Hello, and welcome to Barovia. I am your humble dungeon master, and your keeper of dragons, Pixel, and we are Ages of Ainor. Welcome to the terrifying, the macabre, the haunted, fourth episode of Ages of Ainor presents Curse of Strahd. Right off the top, guys, I just want to say we may have some new friends hanging out with us in chat today. I suspect some folks found us via our very own Bonus Mom's viral TikTok channel that just blew up over the last 2 days. So to all our new kiddos, welcome. We're glad you're here. These past 48 hours have been honestly overwhelming and mind-blowing to see how much like her videos have resonated with folks. It's been truly amazing. We're still sort of reeling about it all. But as always, we're going to get into the game here in just a few moments. But before we do, we go over our usual housekeeping things. Especially for you new folks in chat. So first things first, if you're in chat, try to remember when we move on to map screens that the stuff you're seeing in the stream is going to be the DM perspective. So you may see things on stream that the players don't see or don't know about, so try not to spoil anything. You may see monsters in the next room. You may see an ancient red dragon about to tear the roof off the inn and eat the party's face off. You may see Strahd lurking in the closet, trying to get the drop on the party, whatever it is. Try not to let the party know about that. They may be in chat, hanging out with you guys, trying to interact as we go. So just try not to mention anything that you see that they probably can't. Secondly, please remember that D&D is a complex game with a whole lot of rules, and we are also improvising a story together, like as a group in real time. So we may play fast and loose with the rules sometimes. We may change things in the adventure. We may forget things entirely and have to make up a call mid-game. So if we're trying to think of a ruling or something like that and you happen to know what it is, you can feel free to put that in chat, but also understand if we pass it up, like if we don't catch it in time or whatever, and we move on, we're not going to come back and change it. Try not to lose your mind or anything like that in chat. Never been a problem before, but we do like to just sort of let you guys know about that. Thirdly, we always want to keep this space as open and welcoming a place as we can to the extent that that is possible on the internet. So we do try to keep that internet toxicity to a minimum. So we will not be putting up with anyone being abusive or hateful in chat, whether that's to other viewers or to the players that are on stream regarding things like character choices, knowledge of the game and rules, anything like that. Doubt that that's been a problem. It never has been here before, but we always want to be upfront with what kind of dynamic we're trying to foster. Also, it's fine to talk about what's happening on stream and joke about different things the characters should do and stuff like that, but also be aware that the players try to role play their characters, getting in the mindset of what their character would do and those kinds of things. So, we do see that stuff and we do laugh along with you, but also oftentimes they're not going to take advice from chat on how to play the characters and stuff like that. So just kind of be aware of that dynamic as well. It's all well and good to, joke about it, but most of the guys are trying to really get into that role play space. And so oftentimes they'll be thinking more about what their character would do from their perspective rather than just taking suggestions from chat. So, fourthly, there's just a warning that this adventure is horror themed. So there are elements in this that some viewers may find unpleasant or disturbing. We're not setting out to be overly graphic or gruesome or to try to upset anyone or anything like that, but we do just kind of want to caution you guys to please moderate your consumption of this campaign with your health and well-being in mind. When the videos go up on YouTube after the fact, we do try to put appropriate trigger warnings and things like that whenever possible, but given that this is a live stream, we do just want to make sure you guys know it's a horror campaign and it's not going to be very easy for us to give trigger warnings in advance. So just kind of be aware of that. If that's something that is important for you. I will also preface everything, though, really quick and say this campaign will not feature any depictions of sexual content or sexual assault or violence, anything like that. So if that is a trigger for you, you don't have to worry. That will not be a part of this campaign. But in general, it's horror content. So please be aware of those things. Fifthly, it is widely known and accepted that this campaign adventure, as is published, does have some problematic depictions of individuals that are inspired by travelers or Romani people, sort of IRL. I've done my best to sort of search for resources online to help alter those depictions to avoid offensive stereotypes and do a better job with those things. But just kind of do be aware that we are trying to manage that aspect of the content of the adventure itself. And then finally, because we may have some new folks in chat today, I do want to go over some of how our channel point stuff works, just so that you guys know. So we have a couple of ways that you can impact the game while we're on stream here at Ages of Ainor, at least for our current campaigns, using your channel points. So the first and kind of most expensive but easiest way you can interact is simply by spending channel points to grant a player inspiration. So in addition to usual DM inspiration, each player has a slot sort of for chat inspiration where you can spend points to indicate a player that you would like to grant inspiration, and as long as they don't already have chat inspiration, they can take that and sort of save it and use it to gain advantage on a roll that they really need to do well. So each player can only have up to one chat inspiration and one DM inspiration at a time, so we will try to keep folks apprised of who does and doesn't have inspiration when we do character intros here in a moment, so that you don't actually try to send somebody inspiration who already has it. The second way you guys can interact with the stream is by spending channel points to allow a player to roll a hit dice and gain that many hit points. There are a couple of caveats to this. One, each player can only gain this bonus once per stream. They cannot be used to bring an unconscious player back up from 0 hit points. So if a PC is unconscious, when someone grants them a hit dice, they can spend that hit dice and add it to their HP the next time they regain hit points, provided that they don't die. If a character gets hit dice and it goes over their maximum hit points, they can add the remainder as temp HP, although I want players to remember you only have one source of temp HP at a time. So if any of your spells or class abilities grant you temp HP, you'll have to choose which source you're going to go with. You get to add them together and stack them. So hopefully that wasn't too confusing. Just watch and enjoy the show, and it'll all make sense as we go. And then final reminder, we do release this show on YouTube after each episode during the following week. So if you miss an episode or you have to miss part of tonight or something like that, you have to leave early, whatever, don't fret. You can still catch it on the VOD for up to a couple of weeks. And then after that, we'll be on YouTube for your consumption as you wish. So last thing, before we get started, I'd like to go around and cast, if you would please introduce yourselves and your characters and whether or not you have chat inspiration before we jump in. So, Vincent Page.
Hello, friends. I'm Vincent Page, and I will be playing Ash Fireforge, the Changeling Rogue, who is also step-sibling to Thorin. I do currently have chat inspiration.
Excellent. And Omega.
Hey y'all, I am playing Onyx Montarik, a Stone Gnome wizard, blade singing wizard, and I do not have chat inspiration currently.
Excellent. Ozzy.
Hello, I'm Ozzy. I play Thorn Fireforge, and I'm happy to be here. I also have chat inspiration.
Excellent. And Bonus Mom.
Hey kiddos, I'm Bonus Mom. I am delighted to be here and am playing a Furbolg Circle of Stars druid named Wanderous, who is a very serious fellow and doesn't understand much about emotions and teamwork. So he has a lot to learn. I do have chat inspiration and I'm delighted to be here. And hey, everybody, I'm your mom.
Excellent. Okay.
That's some inspiration, Sam.
Okay. So Ophelia granted Sam inspiration, or Omega inspiration for Onyx. Excellent. Hang on, guys. I realized I somehow managed to mess up my button for the sub count, so it's kind of all over the place. I do apologize for that. I'm trying to get
You're the DM. You're never wrong.
That's I may not ever be wrong, but Twitch definitely knows how many subs I have. Okay, great. So, excellent. Well, I am Pixel, your humble dungeon master. I operate this Twitch channel, Ages of Ainor. I also operate a Discord known as the Ages of Ainor Discord, where we do D&D and stuff like that. We're trying to build a community of folks who are playing tabletop role-playing games and stuff together, as well as sort of supporting the stream and building that community. So we are very excited for all of those things. You can also find me on Facebook gaming at facebook.com/hammerpixel, where I do sort of my gaming stream stuff and all of that. So that is where you can catch me. I've been playing Final Fantasy. Before that, I was playing Elden Ring. We do a lot of different stuff over there. So, also, just a heads up, guys, we are recording this locally on my machine, so if my upload speed continues to be crappy, I do apologize. We will have sort of a better version of it that will go up on YouTube when all is said and done as a result of recording that thing locally. So hopefully no issues with hopefully eventually this thing straightens itself out. But okay, great. Also, to all the subs, thanks, guys. We got Ham Pamwich and a whole bunch of you other guys have subbed, and Pam just gifted a bunch of subs. Y'all crazy people are going nuts out there. We do appreciate that. We usually can't call that stuff out during the stream, but since I haven't restarted yet, we're going to go ahead and do that now. Thanks to everybody. Much
Real quick,
appreciation.
Viz, I'm going to go ahead and refund the points since Ophiliac beat you to the punch there. But that way you can keep your points.
Yeah.
Since Omega already has it.
Save them up for next time. Okay. All right, guys. So, without further ado, when last we left our heroes, or should I say, our victims, they were trapped in the death house, and Ash Fireforge had just begun to examine a mysterious bundle of cloth in the crib, in the nursery, when the specter of the house's maid materialized behind Wandress and attacked. The battle was short, but our victims were unnerved by the ghost. They discovered that the bundle was just empty cloth before making their way out onto the balcony overlooking the front of the house. They tied a rope to the railing, and Wandress decided to try to go down to lead the way to their escape. The ghosts of the children who had led them into the house, Rose and Thornbolt Durst, appeared in the yard to stare at their victims as Wandress descended. When he reached the ground, the children disappeared and Wandress was swallowed up by the earth itself, and somehow spit out into a dark room. Thorin, Ash, and Onyx tried to figure out what had happened as Wandress set to briefly banging on the wall, eventually sort of playing a game of, sonar with each other, knocking on the walls. They found each other, and Thorin knocked a hole in the wall to try to save Wandress, revealing that Wandress was in fact in a bathroom on the 3rd floor, just around the corner from where he had gone down the rope. And revealing, of course, that there was a door just sort of in there that Wandress could have gone out had he only had the light to see. The victims began to examine more of the 3rd floor, and Onyx was nearly killed by an animated broom in the hall closet. The victims retreated once more to the library to await their friend's awakening. While unconscious, Onyx had a strange vision of a void filled with stars, and then a black hole sucked him into a deeper, darker void where he saw visions of his mentor in the fetal position, spouting gibberish. He tried to communicate, but it was impossible, until his mentor, in a moment of lucidity, looked him in the eyes and grunted out the words, "By the lake!" At which Onyx awoke. Our victims exchanged a bit of personal history with one another. Wandress laughed for the first time, and then they set about exploring the remainder of the house. In their investigations, the dumbwaiter showed them several disturbing apparitions of severed heads before they discovered the secret stairway on the 2nd floor. They reached the attic and found another hidden stairway to the basement, but before they descended, they found Rose and Thornbolt's room, where they discovered the true shades of the children, trapped in the room where they died long ago. After some heart-wrenching and inspired roleplay and a few lucky dice rolls, the victims set out to change their lot from victims into heroes and lay these children to rest, as they set off down the rickety hidden staircase into the darkness below the death house. And so that, friends, is where we are going to pick everything back up. So you guys, I'm going to pop over to the map screen. We're going to spend probably a lot of today's session on the map screen, guys. So you guys are in the attic. You have just grabbed the bodies of Rose and Thornbolt Durst. They are sort of wrapped in baby bundles, slouched over Wandress's shoulders, I think, tied around Wandress, kind of. And you began to descend the rickety wooden staircase, spiraling downward into the basement of the death house. So as we pick up and you guys are sort of trudging down those stairs, is there any sort of thing you guys want to say to each other, or do I just drop us onto the next page and describe what you guys see when you reach the bottom?
How well does Wandress fit into this hallway with these two children?
It's very tight.
I don't think he's talking. I think he's just focusing on getting one foot after the other down the steps.
Okay.
Yeah,
about anybody
I
else?
definitely would say that Ash is very focused on the task at hand, determined
Yeah.
to lay these poor children to rest before emotional damage ensues.
I think Thorin's just a little shaken by the entire thing. You know, not really being able to like feel the, kind of power and closeness of Helm. And this whole thing just kind of has him shaken up a little bit, so he's not really saying anything.
Gotcha.
Wanderous would attempt to still have his lit torch or light another one
Okay.
so that we can see. He's probably juggling that, and the
Okay.
light is probably kind of coming and going and flickering as he's trying to scrunch around.
Okay, let me give you a torch here. On your thing, and then I'm gonna drag you guys over to this next page. Okay, so you guys are in the top right-hand corner if you're trying to go see things. In the marching order you had given me last time, which is Thorin first, and then Wandress, and then Ash and Onyx. So you guys come out into this narrow hallway. This level underneath the death house is carved out of earth, clay, and rock. These tunnels are tight, 4 feet wide by 7 feet high. Wandress, you are sort of crunched down. There are timber braces every 5 feet. And you come out into this hallway. You can see there's a hallway that next to Thorin. Some of you kind of have to spill out into this wider, hallway from the stairwell in order for you all to fit. Thorin, you can see to your right, to the east, is a one sort of hallway. There's one to the north that curves around to that kind of is north and then west. And then further to your south, there are 2 more hallways on either side of the hallway that you're currently in. You can also distantly see a sort of ruined room with what appears to be, you can faintly see a plain wooden table and long benches with sort of questionable things lying on the floor. Also, as you arrive down here, you begin to distantly hear a chanting.
Are we able to make out what the chanting is?
No.
Can
It
I
is
tell
too
from what
distant.
direction it's coming from?
No. It is just sort of echoing through these clay and earthen halls. You'll have to explore more in order to find out.
Okay.
Excellent. Real quick, do I still have my light source as well? The lantern.
Sure. What does the lantern give off?
Let's take a look. I'm sorry. I should have that ready.
That's okay.
I'm a loser.
It's the
It is the hooded lantern,
Hooded
but I know that I had put the hood down, so it would be more of an area kind of thing. Where you at? I know you're in here, baby. Can I click on it? And it tell me?
lantern hooded. Okay, there it is. It says bright light in a 30-foot radius, dim light for 30 feet. As an action, lower the hood, reducing the light to dim light in a 5-foot radius. So, do you want 60 feet of light or 5 feet of light?
I feel like to help everybody out that I had done it with its hood down.
Okay, so it's full blasting, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just want to double check about that.
Also, and this is a little bit immersion breaking, but I personally made and recorded this ominous chanting that we'll be hearing today. So everyone enjoy the stylings of yours truly.
I think that Wanderous is interestingly enough, it's like his ears are sort of moving independently of each other. His great big fluffy ears are just kind of moving around, and he is really trying to discern from which direction the sound is coming from to no avail.
Oh, and actually, with that being said, I think that Ash is going to tap Wondrous and kind of do a shush motion and try to get everybody's attention to be like, maybe we should be quiet in case we're running up on something, If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess if you guys are ready, we could sneak down this way.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wanderers, who is kind of standing in a jointed area, is going to look around, making eye contact, and jerk his head towards the long hallway with a questioning in his eyes, as if to say, "Is this the way you want me to go?"
Okay. Also, Ash wants to whisper. Do you guys want me to go first since I'm the quietest, or is this? I mean, yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah,
How
I
about you?
agree. I think you should go first, so that way we don't make too much noise.
Also, learning from Bonus Mom's TikTok, I don't want the cleric to go out first. So.
1000%.
All right, I'm gonna move myself in front of Nick, though. All right, or sorry, Ozzy. Jeez, I'm a terrible person.
Bro.
Okay. All right.
Hey, you guys want to go east first?
Yeah, I think we go east first.
Okay.
Perfect.
Right, hang on 1 second. Okay. So, you walk into this hallway a little bit, Ash, and you can see that this thing splits north and south once you go east a little bit. And then that there are two other sort of short hallways that kind of go further east.
Okay. So I'm gonna kind of pop up here and look back at everybody and give one of these. Just there's no way to because I know you said that the is really echoey and dissonant or whatever. I can't tell probably which hallway this seems to be coming from at all.
No. It says let's see. From the moment you arrive in the dungeon, you can hear an eerie, incessant chant echoing throughout. It is impossible to gauge where the sound is coming from.
Okay. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Executive decision. Let's go to the north one first.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, to the north, when you look in, you see a short, 10-foot wide, carved out opening. There is a large metal, or not large, there's a large stone slab against that north wall that appears to be exactly the size that would cover that opening. The opening is just carved out of the earth and is completely empty.
That bodes well. So I can see the.
this?
Good. Sorry.
Can I see this too?
Imagine if you were to step up behind me here, you probably could.
Yeah, I mean, if you go into there with Ash, you can sort of peek your head around and see.
Okay. So I'm trying to because it almost seems like it's almost like I guess you could call it like a crypt or a mausoleum.
Make a
It's
religion check, or you could probably use your like dwarvish stonework.
Yeah.
thing.
I was about to ask if I could make like a stone cunning check. So that's a history check.
Yeah, I'd say stone. Yeah, so make a religion or a stone cunning check, whichever you prefer.
Oh, so I have to make a history check, but I'm considered. Well, I have a +3 for history. So with that, I'm considered proficient and can add double my proficiency bonus to the check.
Okay, so it would be an 8, I think, because it looks
My
like you're
proficiency
proficient.
bonus is
is
2,
plus
so it'd
2.
be so double my proficiency bonus to the check. It'd be a 10.
I think it would be an 8 because it's like I think you rolled a 3 on the die, plus plus your
Okay.
proficient, which is 2, plus 1 for intelligence, and
Okay,
then
yeah, I
2 more
see
would
that
get you
now.
an 8. So
Yeah, I see that now.
cool. So yeah, you come up and look in. It could be. It's hard to say. You, as a dwarf, know that people dig holes for lots of reasons.
Yeah.
And this one being empty makes it particularly hard to identify what might be supposed to go in there. So.
Wanderers looks back at Onyx. Wanderous looks back at Onyx and beckons with his head a little bit like, don't get separated, come on. He holds on to the children, which I'm guessing, since their specters are not very heavy, and he moves forward to see what is going on and what they're discovering. And he begins to move in behind them to see, knowing that he completely fills up the entranceway.
Okay. And Onyx, what about you? Do you lag behind or do you stay close to your friends?
I think Onyx has learned his lesson and will stick with his friends.
Don't worry,
Okay.
Onyx,
The
there aren't any
stray brooms.
brooms down here yet.
Okay.
I think Ash is going to pop down this hallway too while they're kind of inspecting the thing, like as an in the meantime thing.
Mhm.
Kind of scout ahead.
Okay, which hallway now?
Just moving on ahead so they can look at this. I just wanted to see if this truly dead ended is all.
Oh, yeah. Make an investigation check.
Okay. Ooh, Dim's what I like. Dim's my favorite.
I think that Wanderous also is looking at the two specters that he's holding. Does he see any animation or anything in their faces that would, as though they have any clue as to what's going on, or hear the sounds, or just anything unusual from them?
I mean, their faces are skulls. So,
They
like, the
don't have any
ghost
feet?
disappeared. Right? And you're you have sort of
I'm
wrapped in
holding
bundles
the
of
dead
bones.
bodies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ash, with a 17, you are pretty confident that there are no secret passages, no hidden switches, that this is just an earthen clay wall. Cold.
Can never be too sure, friends, because, we've seen lots of secret doors in here.
Moist, cold, and dead.
I like that description. Okay,
Clammy, like the flesh of a corpse.
So wait, the walls feel like they're flesh? Is that what
Well,
you're
no,
telling
they're
me?
clammy, like a corpse
okay,
would be.
I
They're
was
not
like,
like they don't push on it. It doesn't feel like skin, but it's got that kind of like leaves a little bit of residue.
Yeah. Okay.
Like dew
that
in the
feels a
morning.
lot
I've never
better.
touched a dead body. I don't know what it feels like. I'm
I
just making
didn't
this shit up,
either. I
guys.
was confused. I was like, if this feels like flesh, I'm very upset though.
All right,
the night
well-
is young.
What's next?
Yeah. Right.
So I'm assuming this is a dead end. We could try just going down south, like where we could kind of see that like table.
Gotcha. Yeah. If you guys still want me to kind of scout ahead, I can move down here. I don't want to take control or anything.
No, I mean that's fine, man.
Can you get past Wanderous?
Well, I just have to actually push through Thorin. He's the only one in my way to get to the south one here.
Okay.
The south one there is identical to the north one.
Okay.
They are a matched pair.
All right. I guess Ash will kind of do the motion of like move back. We've got to go the other way. This Chanson's got me effed up, dude. Scaring the crap out of me. I have to ask, did you actually do the voice too? Cause
That's me.
great.
Like I recorded it
I don't-
48 times in various
is it-
different like pitches
that-
and whispers and
the
noises.
audio
and stuff.
file in me just truly appreciates that. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Honestly, I did it in the middle of the night, and it absolutely tore up my vocal cords. So I hope you all
Okay.
appreciate the work that I put in for you.
How do I turn the volume on that up? I can't really hear it
It's
at
in
all.
the settings. If you go over to settings and audio and video, you should be able to.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah, if everybody moves back, I don't care.
Yeah, and I'm
one bit
trying
if
not
it
to
keeps
keep it. I know it's a little hard to hear for everybody. I'm trying to not have it overpower the rest of us actually speaking, because then when I go to do the audio of us on YouTube, it'll be impossible to hear what you guys are saying. So. Okay, so you found two identical dead-end hallways. What's next?
going. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to do the motion to have everybody move back, and that way we can attempt to look at these other hallways.
Okay.
Alrighty, well, I'm just going
I
to push.
think, excuse me. Yeah, I would move back to whatever, trying to take up as little space as possible.
Cool. So, well, just for the time being, I'm going to stop here. So hard because trying to be quiet. Just executive decisions. I'm going to scout ahead this way.
All right, let's
Okay.
do it.
West.
So you went north. Okay, excellent.
As you passed Wanderous, he reached out a long arm that wasn't holding so much of a body and touched you and mumbled quietly, very quietly, "You got this," and gave you guidance.
Firm nod. And yeah, let's check out this northwestern room here.
Okay. You can see down there a wooden table and 4 chairs.
Oh boy.
It is empty. You don't see any dishes, you don't see any utensils, no crumbs, just... It's probably dusty. Don't think it's been used in a long time.
Okay, I'm gonna hold up a hand and just kind of wait here, kind of motion, and sneak down these stairs and to look into the room proper here.
Okay.
Do you need a sneak or anything? Like, I don't want to screw myself here, but like, just so you know, I'm
Okay, so
intentionally
you're
trying to
going
be
down in there,
sneaky.
you're trying to be stealthy. Yeah, give me that stealth
Yes.
check.
Okay, just want to make sure. Didn't want to, whatever. This is my other thing I'm supposed to be good at. Come on. I'll take it.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, you can go down in there.
Okay, I'm gonna stop here at the bottom of the stairs and, like I said, kind of peek my head around and, you know, see if anybody, any animated things, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so from where you currently are, you can see another hallway leading further to the west. You can also see a bit... Well, actually, let me just look at what... Yeah, you can see a little bit of what maybe appears to be some sort of straw mat, some sort of dirty pile of reeds or something over there.
Oh.
Further to the south.
Okay, I'm gonna motion for them to come on down, or, you know, look back at Thorn and give him the go-ahead motion.
Okay. I'll have to move my mic on here in a sec because I just stood up to get something.
Excuse me.
Okay, Wanders is following. And Wanders is getting pretty uncomfortable in this tiny little place carrying the dead bones.
Yeah, assuming everybody is coming in behind me, I will go ahead and step in. That way they can come on through. I'll actually come down to the southern end of the table. That way I can get a look at what's going on.
Yeah, so you can begin to see now several little alcoves that have these same sort of bits of straw and reed in there. Go ahead and give me a perception check, Ash.
Okay.
Meanwhile, everyone else, please move your characters if you are following behind Ash.
You said perception. There it is.
Yeah.
Lots of rolls. I'm going to get screwed here in a minute.
Oh my god. 26. These are nasty, old, like, straw mattresses. They're not very high quality. But they are, these are little, appear to be little sleeping cubbies.
Oh.
So I might have to go investigate for this, but I'm just curious. Does it seem like it was meant for human type things, or does it seem like maybe animals have been sleeping down here?
No, they appear to be. You can tell that at one end there's like a thicker buff, a thicker thing. It's like they're human.
Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna look around in a low voice, because obviously it doesn't seem like there's anybody down here. Who in the world would be sleeping down here in what's supposed to be a crypt?
I don't
Yeah, this whole
I
thing's
don't
weird.
understand.
I would imagine it's the folks or person chanting.
That's a fair assumption.
I like it.
Wanders is going to wander over to one of these little straw mats, poke it with a foot. Does he get an idea that it's been recently used, or is it look old and moldery?
You are moving over to one of the mats?
Yeah, I would like to. I'm having trouble seeing what's what.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. There's a mat.
Yeah. So the
Just-
mats are all okay. Yeah. You. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You can see that it has not been used in a very, very long time.
Wandus just shakes his head and looks very confused. He's never been anywhere like this in his life.
Seeing all this just makes me wonder, like, how long these kids have been dead.
For sure. Thorin and Onyx, if you guys want to, you want to poke your head in here, and I'm actually going to step here to the west. If you seen where I pinged, hopefully you did.
Yeah, I can go check.
There seems to be a hallway here. I'm going to check out this one to the west. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move. Like here.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. Sorry. Give that to me once again. Who's checking what now? Ash is going to the west, but what about everybody else?
I asked Thorin and Onyx to
looking
check
at
out the one to the east, like, you know, right in here.
Yeah,
think is where it was
gotcha.
at.
So I
I
think
can't
you
see it
guys have gone around enough. You can tell all four of these little outcroppings in this room to the south of the table are all, they all have the same bed mats in them. They're just little cubbies with crappy straw mattresses in them.
Wanders is going to stay behind Ash. And not
Yeah,
get
I'm
too
just
far
up around
away
the
from
corner
Ash.
here.
Yeah.
You see anything over there, Ash?
There's some more stairs.
Yes. So Ash, let me look up what you see real quick. So yeah, Ash, you can see this stairwell leads to another larger room. You can sort of tell that it curves around further to the east. I think you can see the edge of another hallway to the west at the very southernmost edge of this room. But there's a lot of the room that you can't quite see from here, it seems like.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
you can
it
sort of
seems-
tell that like the wall stops right here and curves around to the east, but
Yeah.
the angle of the light, like you can only see little bits of
Right.
the floor there.
I'll, you know, I know this sounds like an oxymoron, but I'll quietly call back to the other team. Like, it seems like it's another room and hallway down this way.
All right, let's go check it out.
What was down that way, real quick?
Just another, like...
Oh, that's
little-
one of the alcoves. Okay, my
Yeah.
bad. All right, well, here goes nothing. I'm gonna sneak down to the edge of this and see what we got. Ooh, I see stuff. I see a thing.
Ooh, you see things?
Okay.
Okay,
Wanders
so
is
from
moving.
here, you can see what appears to be a 3-foot high stone construction in a circle in the center of the room. You can also see that there's let me actually get your view up here so I can tell you. Okay, you can see two more like hallways, little doorways. And from here, you can actually see the edge of maybe it looks like some sort of wooden box in the very southernmost end of the room.
Okay. Yeah, with the assumption that everybody's going to be piling in behind me, I'm going to go ahead and step on up. And I think that my attention is immediately drawn to whatever the F this stone construction is. We're going to approach that very carefully.
Yeah, I want to take a closer look at that myself.
There seems to be a bunch of these boxes too. Well, I see two right off the bat here. Or three, rather. If they're the same, I'm assuming they're the same.
Okay. Yeah, so once you're further in, you can see several of these little doorways. You can see several wooden boxes in some of the doorways. Or you can see a wooden box in several of the doorways. You also can see that what you're looking down is a 4-foot diameter well shaft that descends. You can probably see about 30 feet into a water-filled cistern. There's a wooden bucket hanging from a rope and pulley mechanism bolted to the crossbeam above the well.
Okay, well, the answer is that question. But if the rain girl comes out of there, I'm going to be pissed.
Yep, I quit.
Yeah.
Oh man, that would have been great.
No, it would not have been great.
Roll initiative.
I
Yeah.
want to give everybody else a chance to do their thing. I feel like I'm like leading and not meaning to.
I mean, I want to take a look at the well. That kind of seems like something that's up my alley. And I just want to do like a stone cunning check on it.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
DM, if I use my Furbolg ability to detect magic, it still takes the same 10 minutes, correct?
No, I believe it's an hour. You don't
God
ritual
damn.
cast it. It's an action. Okay,
It's
and
an
19.
action.
Yeah,
Okay, then
but yeah. Go ahead.
I think that Wanderous is going to put his hand on his purple shard that's on a necklace that he carries right around his neck, and he is going to cast detect magic in this area.
Okay, so Wandress, there is no magic in this area.
Okay, I will whisper that to anyone that I can. The boxes are non-magical. I'm going to have this for 10 minutes, depending on how fast we move.
Okay, and Thorin, looking at the well, it's a very plain well. You would know that this kind of construction, you dig a hole, you put the rocks around the edge of the hole so that stuff doesn't fall in there. It's frankly, the technique is ancient. This particular one, it's hard to say because this house appears to have a strange relationship with time, but it has been here for a pretty long time.
Okay. I've been here for a long time. I almost wonder if those boxes we see are like coffins or urns or something.
Let's go take a closer.
Yeah, let's go check
look.
those out.
Yeah.
Onyx, are you still back up the hallway?
I'll just go ahead and move up, like, because I thought I heard something up there, but I'll just keep with the party.
I think Wanderers is just moving around. And so all these rooms have like beds and little wooden boxes.
I don't know that you can see that from where you're standing.
Yeah, let's step. I'm gonna step down to this southern one here.
Okay. Yeah, Ash, you look and you see a bed. It is old. It is unmade. It is a simple mattress. It appears to be much better quality, though, than the crummy straw ones that you saw earlier. And you do see these little sort of footlockers, these little chests. It reminds you of the kind of thing you'd find in like an inn where you, as an adventurer, might stash your gear, as you go to bed.
Gotcha. They do seem to be bedrooms. Albeit maybe a little bit nicer than the ones we've seen in the previous room, but I'm gonna open one of these things against my better judgment.
All right, which one?
The one that I'm looking at here. We'll step on in.
Okay.
Let's put myself on top of it, I guess.
All
I
right.
guess that's where I need to be.
Whoops. Hang on. You go to, hang on. Okay, you go and you look at the chest, and it is secured with a rusty iron padlock.
Oh God.
Well, good thing you have a lock breaking kit.
Let's pick it open.
Let's do it.
What else would a rogue do? I would be kicked out of the rogue committee if I didn't pick it. You know what I'm saying? I have something here for that, right?
These tools. Should be on the left side of your sheet under your passive perception somewhere. If you click it, it'll bring up a dialogue box probably under your sheet that wants you to select your stuff.
These tools, there you are, baby. Attribute is
Dexterity.
got it.
And you have guidance.
Ooh. Oh, you have guidance. Yes, that is correct.
So somebody might have to tell me what that is.
Bonus Mom, do you want to put the guidance in chat? Just click on it from your spell sheet.
Sure I do. I click on the spell, right?
Yep.
Okay. Here.
So you roll a d4 and add that to your ability check.
So do I like just get that the one time? I'm curious.
Yes, it is a one and
Yeah.
done. I mean, it's a cantrip, so Wanderers can cast it very frequently, but
Do I? I don't know how to do. Should I roll it? Because I feel like
12's not going to do it. I'll tell you that.
Okay,
12
well,
is not
let's
going to
go
get you
ahead
there,
and do
Fred.
that. That's what I needed to know.
Sorry.
It's okay. I was like, well, do I burn it? Let's burn it. See if I know how to do this. We know how to do it. Hey, baby.
12 won't get you there, but 16 will.
Hey, oh, Mac.
Okay, so Ash, what does it feel like as Wanderess's hand of guidance helps you pick this lock?
You know, I feel like my hands, like my thieves tools that I'm working with, probably get like all of a sudden just a faint purple glow tinge to them, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, and it clicks open.
Yeah, it's like you're having the trouble getting like the last pin to catch.
Yeah.
And then this purple glow just sort of guides your hands, and click, it drops open.
And like it's so faint that I'm just like, was that even a thing? That kind of thing.
And Ash, so the lock is unlocked.
Oh god. Tenderly, let's raise the lid on this thing. It's like, oh god.
And the chest creaks the lid open, and you find a bright and shining short sword.
Nice.
The blade appears to be made of silver.
I'm gonna pick it up because I have an idea.
We might need that.
I'm still scared to pick it up, but I'm gonna pick it up. It's like, oh god. Oh.
Yeah, you pick it up, and you are holding a short sword in your hand.
And it's silver, correct?
Yeah. So I think it's not magical. You don't need to identify it. This is a silvered short sword.
I'm 110% taking this with me. I'm gonna look like the freaking Witcher running around with the freaking iron sword.
I don't know if there's a. Hang on. Yeah, I don't think there's like an item, but you can add to your character sheet silvered short sword, and it should be. Well, we'll deal with the mechanics of that at the time it becomes necessary. Okay.
That makes sense.
Everybody else, so Ash is in there fiddling with a lock. What does anyone else do?
I'm gonna go take a look. Here, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, another little bedroom.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep. You find another little bedroom with another little locked chest.
You care to unlock this one, sibling?
Onyx, you move over to that door and see another little bedroom with another little locked chest.
Yeah, I'll be right with you, buddy.
Wanderers is going to go to whichever one where there isn't somebody.
You have two options, north or south. Okay, north. You find another little bedroom with another little locked chest.
God.
Does my little chest have a rusty padlock?
I believe all of them do. Let me double check. Each chest is secured with a rusty iron padlock.
Wanderers is going to walk back to wherever Ash is. Is this Ash in here? Pat him on the back and whisper, "Can you open all of them?" And he's going to cast guidance again.
Yeah, I can for sure give it my best, and so I just need to pick one first, right? Guess that's what we're doing.
Yeah, pick a door, any door. Pick a chest.
Okay, well, excuse me, Thorin, and I'll try to do this one.
Oh,
Hell
some
yeah.
of you guys' hit points appear to be doing weird crap. Oh, for me, hang on.
That should be at 23.
Why are you looking at my hit points? You only planning on hitting them? Just kidding.
Yeah, you should have more than 10, Ash. Does your sheet have a different number?
I do, for some reason, have 10.
Yeah, that's wrong. Damn it. You guys remember
I felt
what
like
you
it was more.
rolled?
I don't remember at all.
10 is what
actually.
you probably started with, I think.
Yeah.
Shit.
110%
Tokens
thought
did
it seemed a
something
little low.
funky to you. Okay, stand by, everyone. I have discovered a technical problem, and I am going to grind this stream to a halt in order to solve it.
because we're gonna need these hit points. Guaranteed. I'm probably
Okay,
gonna get my
Vincent
friggin' hands
Page, you gained 6 more hit points. You have 16.
up. Okay. I need
And
to do more.
Onyx, you gained 6 more hit points, and I guess have 14.
Yeah, 14. That sounds right.
Oh my god, that's all. You only had 8 to start with.
And
Oh my
bonus mom, do you remember what your character had? By any chance at all?
I'm sorry, I don't.
Okay.
Wait, I think it was 36.
Oh my god.
There we go. I like that.
Mhm, sure.
Everybody
Yeah.
like that.
I'll second that.
Hang on, guys.
Well, I
Oh,
would've
you
rolled
rolled the average. I remember yours because you rolled low
Yeah.
and we took the average. So yours is, you have a D8. So yours is
Yeah.
4 plus your con mod. Sorry, guys. I don't know
You mean
why
I only
it
have
messed that up
6?
for you.
4 plus 2 is 6. Or I add 6 to this 10.
You had 6 to the 10, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did Thorin get so many? Well, you have dwarven toughness and you rolled well. That's right.
Another
also
thing is
rolled
too,
well.
and I think just so everybody remembers, I'm pretty sure that we considered the level up as a long rest too. So
We did.
Yes.
we should
Yep.
be at full health.
okay.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Full health, and if you prepare spells, you can prepare new ones. So if you wish to do that.
I just wanted to remind everybody because if anybody's health is low, obviously. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So you need another thieves tool thing for me, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead and give me another thieves tool check, please. 15 is exactly what you needed. That one pops open. The lock is well, I say pops open. That one, the lock is unlocked. Whether or not it pops open is up to you.
Yeah. Well, let's open her up.
No, it's open.
All right, you open her up and you find a black leather eye patch with a carnelian sewn into it, worth 50
wow,
gold
this is-
pieces. A carnelian is sort of like a gemstone that is like it's reddish orange, almost looks like flecked with blood in a way.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put that in my backpack.
Yeah. I would say that I pick it up and toss it to him because I'm not going to be a greedy little hobbit.
Well,
you
you
go,
get
Bob.
a sword and I get an eye patch. This is reminiscent of Christmas all over again.
I like that. Okay, who's next? He wants me to open a thing.
Yeah, I have a chest over here.
Okay.
Okay.
In we go. I'm gonna get unlocked. I feel like I'm playing Russian roulette, except for with boxes right now. Very scared.
Draw roulette.
You ready for my next one? I don't
Yep,
want to get ahead
go
of
ahead and
you.
roll it.
Okay.
You still have your
Yep.
guidance.
Sure. Hey, look at that! I
By
like
the
it.
skin of your teeth. All right. The lock unlocks.
One of these is gonna bite me. I know it. Okay, I'm opening it.
Inside, you find a pouch of a strange, sort of leathery substance.
Excuse me.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up and I'm not gonna toss this one since it's not specified what it is. I'm gonna get it
Yeah,
on.
make a medicine check, please.
Oh, me for picking it up?
Yeah.
Oh lord. I just poisoned myself 100%. Medicine check, let's go.
Damn!
Nat 1.
Can I please use my
And then it's,
Yeah,
And
use
then
inspiration if you
20.
want. You can't take the
Roll
20
it.
though. You can't take the 20. You have to roll again.
I know, I get
I
it.
know. That's hilarious. A nat 1 and a nat
Oh.
20.
You love to see it, friends.
No, you don't. I'm scared. Damn it.
Get that. Oh wait, hang on. I gotta do the womp. A 9. Okay, with a 9, it's some kind of weird leathery. It looks like leather, but you can tell that it's like most of the pouches that you've seen that would be like that would be made out of some sort of animal hide or something, but it's hairless.
Oh no.
Gotcha. Okay. So maybe I burned my medicine check for nothing, or burned my inspiration for nothing. I was just afraid that I was gonna poison myself. Okay, now I'm gonna hand it to Onyx. Like, I don't know what this is.
Onyx, make a medicine check.
Oh God. Let's see. There's
14. 14 is enough to know this pouch is made of human skin.
Yeah, I
I
knew it.
fucking knew it.
I gotta wash my hands.
I will just hold it out with like dainty,
Yeah.
like.
And as he handed it to you, and as you hold it out, you hear a faint jingle from in the pouch.
Oh no.
Oh God. I'm just gonna like slowly like turn it.
You slowly turn it, and some coins fall out onto the floor and scatter around. They are shiny, shiny metal coins.
I will go to look at one. I won't pick it up immediately, but I'll look at it.
Okay.
Onyx is a
Yeah.
germaphobe.
It
It's like,
appears
oh.
to be a golden coin. You can see the likeness of a sort of severe-looking man with a sort of prominent regal bearing to him on the face of the coin.
Okay. I'll go ahead and just pick it up.
Yeah. It's a +1 gold piece to your inventory, friend.
Yes.
And there's a bunch of coins that spilled
Yeah,
out if you
I'll-
want to try and gather them all.
I'll try to gather them all.
It is 11 gold and 60 silver all
Damn.
together.
I was gonna say, you don't pick them up. I'm gonna pick them up. I don't care if it was in a. Well,
Hey,
I'm not
the
gonna
Church
say-
of Helm actually needs those.
Yeah, we're taking donations. Anyway,
That's funny. Take some
Okay,
DM inspiration for that, Thorin. That was good. It's a good joke. Okay. So you have handed off a mysterious sack of human skin full of money. What's next, guys? What's next for our victims today?
I wanted to help Wondrous next, right?
Let's do it.
Can't
Get
be
in there.
leaving Wondrous out. No, everybody will never forgive me. All right, here we go. Can we do better than 15?
No.
Oof. Yeah, that's not
But-
going to do it.
Yeah, and even with the, I don't want to metagame, well, but we know that it's not enough.
Yeah.
Listen, we'll burn the freaking inspiration again that I just got back. What do you say?
Yo.
We got to get in this thing for Wondrous.
Listen, you can get into him the nice way, and I'll get into him the mean way if need be.
Do it like Kratos and just like punch
Yeah.
in top of it. Oh, son of a boat!
Oof.
You
Yeah.
know what?
Okay.
This one's
I
just
got
proving
it.
difficult. You're just like trying to get this lock, and it's just not.
Can I just
Can't.
warhammer it?
Well,
You
you may have
could.
to beat Wanderers to it because I think Wanderers is getting ready to kick it as hard as he can.
Okay. Yeah. Wanders, go ahead and give me an
Wanderers
athletics
is
check.
getting frustrated. He doesn't like being down in this dark, icky place, and he just hauls off and kicks the actual wooden chest as hard as he can.
Surprising no one. Vincent gets chat back. That
Yeah, I
is
know.
back.
I was going to say, all right, chat, we're going to open this together. You just keep feeding me inspiration.
Yeah, I can't read the computer screen. Is it athletics?
Yes, athletics. Yep.
I'm going to move out of Wondrous's way.
Oh, good
Before I get
lord.
kicked in
Well,
the
I'm
ass.
using my chat inspiration.
All right. Bonus while I'm burning the inspo.
I mean, Wanderers is even more furious. The bones are rattling, and he's making noise, and he hauls off and kicks the thing with his other foot.
Okay. Yeah, 12's not going to do it either. So you
Okay,
kick it twice.
Warhammer.
You don't take any damage, but it hurts.
Warhammer.
Okay.
Wanderers
Okay.
moves out of the way.
Somebody needs to refund.
I got
I
it.
guess. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Thorin, go ahead and let her rip. Make that Warhammer attack.
Bro.
10's not going to do it.
Chat inspiration.
All right.
Bro.
Oof. Yeah, you guys are like now going in, like you're putting the boots to this chest, but it is remaining
Okay.
strong, resilient.
Okay. Ah,
Listen, I will cast Sacred Flame.
What's this box made of? It's made of wood. Ace of Spades. 1. Yeah, you like singe off a little bit of the box.
I cast Sacred Flame again.
Oh my God.
I don't think it, although doesn't Sacred Flame state that it has to be a creature you can see? A creature you can see within the box is not a creature.
Oh,
So
fuck,
it is not a valid target for Sacred Flame.
Okay. He's so frustrated he can't stand it. Wanderous reaches over and cuffs Thorin.
Ooh.
Says, you can do this.
Oh,
Oh,
Wouldn't it be
Okay.
amazing if this is the trapped one and you guys are trying this hard to get into it?
Listen, I'm just trying to
Warhammer.
get Wondrous in
Again.
character, okay? That's all I'm after.
Okay, so
There
Ah!
it is. Go ahead and roll damage.
This will have the
Oh,
explosive in
to
it.
roll damage, you click where it says Warhammer in chat, not on your sheet. It's like yeah. 13 points of damage. Yeah, I think that caves in the lid of the box.
Thorin
Roll
smash.
me a D100, Thorin. And I'm gonna say you want this number to be low. Okay, great. You do not smash any of the contents of the chest with your mighty smash.
Thorin smash.
if I was a barbarian, I totally would have raged on that too.
Okay, yeah, so sifting through the broken remnants of this box, you find 3 moss agates worth 10 gold pieces each in a folded black piece of cloth.
Do you want these, Wondrous? This was your box.
Oh, and Thorin, you
yes.
sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. You got inspiration back from chat.
Ooh, yay!
Okay, what did you say these agates were?
Moss agates worth 10 gold pieces each, and you have 3 of them. Don't ask me what
Okay.
moss agates are. I will have to Google it.
Is it MOSS?
MOSS, yeah.
They're green.
Honestly,
They're
I'm not
green
going to be able
instead
to
of red.
function until you tell me what they are. So,
Okay. Well, they're green gemstones.
gotcha. Sorry.
Okay,
Okay.
well, Wanderous is going to look at them. Does he know what they are?
Yeah, I think you would.
Do a nature check.
No, I think you know what they are. They're rocks. They're shiny rocks that some people pay money for.
Okay. I shrug and stick them in my pocket. And I keep the black cloth also. I'm fluffing my ears again, all of this racket we've made, beating the hell out of this chest. Does anything, these weird sounds change in any way?
Make a perception check.
Take my glasses off to see.
And normally our internet clears up faster than this. I don't know what the hell's going on with this thing tonight, guys.
I got
Is it
a
like
15.
storming up there?
It was, but... 15. Nope, no changes.
Okay, general question, and this is in game. Did you guys see any other rooms with boxes in it?
I've not seen any.
So
no.
we got this one to the south, this one, and this one.
Wait,
Ashwell.
no, there was one more that, like, yeah, because like
Here,
One,
I'll...
two,
Others had to
three, four.
pick.
Oh, okay, there are 5.
Okay, yeah, you guys have opened this box, this box, this box, and this box. There is still a box, or there is still a room you haven't gone into, I don't think, right here.
Okay, that's where we're going to beeline for because,
And
no
there is
stone unturned.
another bedroom and another box.
okay.
So
same
far,
plan as
you've gotten
before?
the 11 gold and 60 silver in a human skin. You've gotten 3 moss agates. You've gotten the leather eye patch with the carnelian, and you've gotten the silvered short sword.
Okay, we're going to try to crack this baby. If that's cool with the group.
Go for it.
Yes, and you still have your guidance.
Okay. Come on, baby. Ooh, my God. Quickest luck
There
in
it
the
goes.
West.
After that, you felt bad, I
Yeah.
think. Maybe Ash was a little embarrassed by what happened to the other one.
Yeah.
And really decided to focus down. Yeah, that lock pops right open.
All right. I feel like at this point, and again, just for clarification, is this a bad idea for roleplay? Yes, but it makes sense to me. I feel like Ash just throws it open at this point, convinced that nothing's
Ash,
wrong.
you throw it open and make a note on your character sheet that you have found an ivory hairbrush with silver bristles.
you scared the shit out of me, dude. Don't do that. I was like, I'm dead. They killed me. I'm
Oh
dead.
man,
Okay.
that one
And,
felt good. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That was a good one.
I literally just open mouth. Just, oh god.
Strahd pops
Pikachu
out of
face.
the fucking chest like a literal jack in a
Exactly.
box.
Yeah, that's what I should have
What
done.
was it called again? I'm so sorry.
It is an ivory hairbrush with silver bristles, worth 25 gold. You got a fancy ass hairbrush.
Ivory silver hairbrush is what we're gonna call it because that's a lot of typing. Do I need to put what it's worth? Is that a thing that I do?
Please put it somewhere because if you want to sell it later, I
It'd
will
be
not
easier.
remember where you got it from.
And I'm gonna ask you one more
And
time
then
how
we'll-
much it was. I'm sorry.
25 gold.
Okay, sorry. I'm good to go now. Whew, I thought I was dead.
Oh man, I love this campaign, guys. I really do.
I'm fun.
It doesn't help that I'm a coward by nature. Anyway.
Okay.
All
All right. Well,
out of here.
so yeah, you guys, you find yourselves here. You can see this. There's a hallway here, or you can go back the way you came. That is up to you all.
What do you guys think? Should we check out this hallway to the east, or
Yes.
should we go back the way we came?
No, I say
There
we
we go
keep
here.
going. Like let's leave no stone unturned. You know.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I'm falling behind Ash again, unless Wondrous wants to.
That's up to y'all. Okay. Yeah, so Ash, you can see ahead of you is another hallway. You can see that after about 10 feet, it bears off to the south, and after about 10 more feet, it bears off to the south in a different hallway. And in between each is about a 5-foot stairwell up.
Well, let's mosey here and see what's in this first hallway. Boom.
Okay, as you approach this hallway, Ash, the chanting gets noticeably louder.
Oh God! It actually got it scared me. Hey God!
I'm getting a lot of mileage out of this new Sinister Pixel emote tonight.
Gonna need an oil change on that emote. Anyway,
Yeah,
that's a
it,
southern joke for you guys. You're welcome.
Yeah, so you look down the hallway, you can see that there is about 20 feet of hallway. You can see that it bears off to the right again, but also that there is another part of the hallway leading down directly ahead of you.
Okay, so I know that I can kind of see the corner of this table on the map. Is that
Yes.
something I can actually see as well?
Yeah, I think you can. Based on the way that this dynamic lighting is working, you can see a little bit of the table that I think you would recognize as being that first room that you guys didn't.
So
go
we've
down.
been there.
Well, you haven't been in there, no.
Oh, I
So
see, I
you
see.
remember, like, when you were in that first hallway,
Yeah.
you could see the table at the end of the hallway. You think that this has wrapped back around to there. Also, if you'll remember, there were a couple of other hallways,
Yeah.
you know, between the where you came in and went back around. There were some hallways that you guys didn't go in. So, not to say you should go in them, just reminding you that you would know that they're there.
Okay. Well, for my last question before I ask the group what we should do, I know that this got louder, but did it make it any more discernible which direction it was coming from, or is it just the
Or
volume?
kind
just-
of like what they were chanting.
Yeah, you still cannot. Well, let me double check this. I don't think you can still hear the chant itself. No, you cannot hear what what the chant is, the words, but you can tell that it seems to be coming from down those stairs to your south.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn around or Ash turns around to the group. I never know how to do that. Should I say Ash? Should I say Ash? Anyway,
I say I.
I mean, either
Yeah.
one is fine. People do it either way. You can even mix it up. We'll all get there. We know what you mean.
get that context is key. Next to consent. So I think that the chanting may be coming down from this southern hallway, friends. I know that we passed up a couple of hallways in the previous rooms. Should we get to the bottom of this? Should we explore more?
I say we find the chanting.
Wondrous nods yes, and
Okay.
it still looks very uncomfortable.
All right. Ash is going to sneak down this hallway because I don't want to be hopping in on top of some cultists.
Ash. Okay, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to go ahead and move a square down this way, but...
Okay, yeah, make a stealth check.
Okay. Where you at, baby?
Oh,
Don't fail me.
you still have your guidance.
Gotcha. That's 17.
17 stealth. Yeah, you sneak down the hallway. Ash, boy, are you lucky you went first, because with your passive perception of 17, you notice there are no other footprints going up and down this hallway. As you look around, you can see that there are a number of footprints going all over every other part of this complex, so many so that you can't track where any one given set goes. But as you look down and you look ahead of you, this hallway, there are absolutely no footprints.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that Ash probably makes a show of like leaning down and touching the floor and then looking like behind the party and be like, it doesn't look like anybody's been down here.
You lean down and touch the floor, and in front of you, some boards that were hidden by a thin layer of dirt collapse inward, revealing a spike pit that you almost walked into.
Huh.
Role play for the win. Oh God.
And yeah, you're lucky that I decided to check your passive perception on that one, because you definitely beat that DC on passive. But
Oh God.
yeah.
I'm getting gray hairs playing this campaign. I swear to God. Okay. I don't.
That would
Crap.
have been very bad.
I think it may be safe to assume, too, friends, that there may be more of these down this way.
Do I have a spike trap? No, I don't. Oh, we can worry about it.
Like, it also makes me wonder if this is the way we need to be going, though. Why else would they obstacle it?
My question is, who traps a family crypt?
Who indeed?
Someone that doesn't want us to find something.
Someone who might leave their own children in an attic to die.
I suppose that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, let's be real. Ain't nothing right about this family, this house, this town.
We've not even explored the town yet. I
tent.
I quiver.
The first place you've gone, and it's this bad.
Yeah.
The tent that led us here. Don't forget
Does it
about
look
that.
as though there is any way to get around?
Yeah, that was going to be my...
I mean, you could jump over it. It's only 5 feet across, and most of you have a running jump speed that would clear that. Or you could go around and look for another way. You do see that there's like another hallway to the south that comes into this hallway further down. So maybe it connects up somewhere else in the complex. But, you know, God knows what other traps await you anywhere else in here. And when I say God knows, I mean I know.
Yeah. The irony was not lost into me. I probably can't see from here if I notice any other sort of traps down that way, right?
You can make a perception check.
Okay, let's take a closer look, and if not, y'all, honestly, I'm gonna jump it. You said it was perception, yes?
I did, yes.
Not deception, I swear to God.
15. No, you don't notice any other traps. You look at the rest of that floor, and it seems more stable than the one that fell down in front of you. And you don't see any other things that indicate a trap to you.
Is there anything there that we could like tie some rope to help like? I don't know. We could probably jump it, I guess.
I mean, technically, these little squares are like braces that sort of hold the ceiling up, but you might not want to like pull on those real hard.
Okay, I'm gonna hop across this. If there's no objections, of course.
No.
Okay, I need to look up jumping.
I'm assuming that'd be acrobatics, maybe athletics.
Movement jumping. What does it say? Long jump. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. When you make a standing long jump, you can leap only half that distance. Either way, each foot you clear costs a foot of movement. So, are you going to stand there, or are you going to back up and try and get a running jump?
I guess my question would be is, what would be the difficulty difference? Because, I mean, it's only 5 feet, right?
It's only 5 feet. Your strength score is 14. Either way, you can make it. And it doesn't even require a check. It's literally just, you can jump 7 feet standing still and 14 feet running. So,
with 2 feet of clearance, I mean, honestly, I'm just going
to
hop it, you know?
Yeah. You hit the invisible wall and slide down it. No, I'm just kidding. You jump across.
Ah, son of a bitch. Okay.
Wouldn't that be a trick? Boof through it fire! God, if I was designing a dungeon, I would do that to you guys. But I didn't design this dungeon, so. Yeah, you land safely on the other side.
Well, I'm actually going to move up one more space in case somebody decides to come in right behind me, of course.
Okay.
Whoa, too far, too far. Easy, baby.
Okay. From here, Ash, you look down the hallway, and you can see this hallway sort of splits off to the north, and then 2 other splits to the south, if you go up those stairs.
Okay, I'm just going to kind of look back and don't want to make any decisions without the group, of course. I guess I could... so do you guys want me to find another way around, or is everybody comfortable kind of hopping over that?
Tell me again how we know if we can get over this thing.
It is, you can jump a number, if you're running, you can jump a number of feet equal to your strength score, not your modifier, but your score. And if you're standing still, you can jump half as far.
Okay. I'm going to look down at Onyx.
Although, Wondrous, you're taller than that thing is wide. You can probably just, like, lay down and crawl across it.
I'm going to look down at at Onyx and whisper, Onyx, there's a 5-foot opening over a spike track, they say. Can you jump that?
I might be able to, but I don't know if I feel comfortable in making that jump.
Well, if you don't want to, then we can find another way around.
I think Wanderers is a little tired of the whole quiet and he's just weirded out. And so he's going to go ahead and say to Thorin, I don't think we should take any chances with Onyx unless he will allow me to carry him as I step across. But perhaps we should look for another way round.
I mean, if Onyx is fine with that, I'll jump across.
Well, you are still holding the bones.
Yes, you would have to just grab onto me and hold past possibly the back of my my vest. You would not be too heavy for me. I could throw the bones. I'm about done with those bones. I can throw them.
Oh, Lord.
To Ash.
I mean, if we can do that, I don't see why not.
Climb aboard.
Climb aboard and we'll be off.
Okay. And then I'll climb up Wander's back and put my arms like into like the backs of like his vest arms. And then just like clasp it.
That's
just
funny.
so that way I can stay on it.
Onyx doesn't even, I keep getting the names. Wanderous doesn't even say oof. He just prepares after Thorin to walk across the opening.
Okay. So, Thorin, what do? You
I'm
jump
just going to jump across, yeah.
Okay. What's your strength score?
13.
Yeah. So, you can jump that 6 feet standing still. You have a running jump. You can get right.
I'm going to get a run and jump because I'll be short.
Let's do it.
What? Athletics or?
You don't even need to make a check. You just can jump that far.
Oh, okay, dope.
Yeah. It's just considered movement, so it's like you just.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Okay. So Thorin jumps across. I'll just move you there, bud. Ash and Thorin, do you move further down to make room for Wandress and Onyx?
Yeah, and I'll definitely step on down. I'm actually gonna go ahead and be up on these steps, kind of looking around.
Okay. And then we'll have to scoot Thorin down. Okay, Wandress.
Wandress strides across the hall, and as Onyx lets himself down, Wandress is going to look down at him and say, "You trusted me. That was good."
Well, I haven't really trusted many people, but it looks like I'm kind of with you folks in this house by ourselves, so we might as well stick together at this point.
Stick together. Oh no, you got loose quite easily. I don't think you're stuck.
It's a figure of speech, meaning that we're I guess cohorts in this house as of right now.
There's something about this. It's a dreadful situation. I hate being in this hole, but it is good to not be alone.
I must agree with you on that.
Oh yeah, this would be miserable alone.
It's
Okay.
miserable anyway, I think.
Okay.
In the meantime, like I said, I think Ash is kind of looking around. Here, do you guys want to see what's around? It looks like there's a corner and another staircase here. Or do you guys want to head back up where you're at, Wondrous? I know there's a path to the east. And actually, the question is it gotten any louder this
Yeah,
southern
you
way,
can
or-
tell now from
Okay.
here, Ash, the chanting is definitely coming from down those stairs.
I say
And
we
it just stopped, which made me so uncomfortable.
It'll start here in a
God.
second.
That's okay.
I don't have it perfectly looped, so there's like a brief second where
Yeah.
it stops.
It's okay. It just couldn't have been timed any better.
Yeah.
I think follow that noise.
Okay. I'm really nervous to even turn this corner. Okay, let's do it. Okay, that goes all the way down.
You turn the corner, and it is a long staircase in front of you
Oh,
that
God.
goes down, I don't know, about 15 feet. And then you can't really see this. It goes down about 15 feet to a landing, and then you probably can see from here that it bears off to the right and goes further down after that.
Y'all with me?
Well, yes, there's no place else we can be. The house won't let us out.
I mean,
Comforting.
yeah.
Let's do it.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, we do not have a choice.
Okay. All right, you're going to go down. I'm going to move you guys. Stand by. Whoops. I'm going to just grab you all as a unit and then rearrange you when we get down here. I apologize if you happen to see anything you shouldn't have seen on the way. Need to scoot you around. And there we go. Okay, so you head down the stairs.
This may
Ash,
be the money shot.
you can see this. It opens up on that landing down to the right. And you can see now this wide open room. And as you get closer and further down, you can now hear the chanting.
Oh,
And you can recognize the words, although, what languages do you all speak?
I speak Dwarvish, Celestial, Elvish, and Common.
Okay.
Almond, Druidic, Elvish, Giant, and Sylvan.
Okay.
where would I find this? I'm sorry.
It should be in the
On
same
the
place
left
where
side.
your Thieves' Tools proficiency is, on the left side of your sheet somewhere. And guys, I won't leave this loud the whole time. It will get distracting, but I wanted everyone to make sure they could hear
I like
the
it because I can actually hear it now.
delightful stylings I've made.
I feel like I picked some, but I don't see it.
All right, let me check it for you.
Common, Dwarvish, Gnomish.
Okay.
Oh, so we can speak in Dwarfish together.
Okay, Ash, you speak Common, Dwarvish, and Elvish. So none of you understand this unless you're going to use like a comprehend languages or something.
Okay.
No, I don't have that.
Did you record this one too?
I sure did. Actually, this is the recording you guys were hearing, but so, like the choir stuff was missing, and it was mostly reverb tail and not like the main thing. I did some audio engineering wizardry so that it just sounded like it was coming from a distance.
Yeah, I don't have comprehend languages.
Okay, well. Does anybody understand what they're saying?
Nope.
No, it's not druidic or anything I know.
Can I at least tell like what language it is?
Make a religion check. 22. Yes, this is abyssal.
Okay, it's
Of course
abysmal.
it is.
The language of demons.
Yeah, demons. The number one thing. I'm good. Sorry.
Yeah, it's bad.
Can you say that to all of us?
So since I know what language it's speaking, I'm gonna like grab my holy symbol and just start saying a quick prayer to Helm.
Yeah.
I'm getting scared.
Excellent. Okay, and then you look out into this room, and you can actually hear what sounds like a dozen or so voices chanting. And you can see in this big room, there are a bunch of little recesses into the wall that appear to have little trinkets in them, but you can't really make out very much of what they are from here.
Okay. Again, I'm going to kind of hold up my hand just to symbolize wait here. And I'm going to kind of sneak to the bottom of these stairs and see if I can't peek around the corner.
Yeah.
Do I need to roll first?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a stealth check. Okay. That's a 15.
Okay. Let's go down here.
Okay. Yeah, and from here you can, I think, see some of the ones north of you. You see directly to your left in that niche a small mummified yellow hand with sharp claws hanging on a loop of rope. You see just ahead of it, I think, a knife carved from human bone. I think those are the only two that you can see from here. You'll have to get
Okay.
closer to
I know
investigate
that
the
we're
others.
like using this as it is or whatever, but is there any way for me to like, without moving into that space, like peeking around the corner to see if I can see anything else?
Yeah, sure. We can kind of say that you peek and end up about right there. You can see that there are two exits to this room to the south. And you can see that directly kind of back around the corner from you here are more niches. There appear to be, I think, 13 of these niches in the wall. Niches, whatever you would say. And then there are two actual exits from the room that you can see to the south.
Okay.
So.
If they can see me, I'm going to signal to come on up that there's nobody here that I can see, that is. And I guess that I will go ahead and step on up. That way they can come up.
Thorin has stepped away. Are we waiting for him? Oh, no, he's not. There he is.
no, I'm
He was
right
just
here.
a hiding.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna walk into this place too. Wait, okay. Where did...
Whoa. Nope.
Oh, my bad.
That's all right.
I was gonna say, did you
He's
just climb up
yeeting
on me?
away on me.
Yeah, while they're moving in, I guess I'll keep my, scouting duties going here and try to see what's over here.
Yeah, if you guys are all coming in, I'll just move you into the room. It's fine.
Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, I see.
We'll just scoot you around here. Oop, oop. Roll 20 can be complicated, folks. Okay. So yeah, you guys come in, you can see all these niches in the wall. Ash, you can see a hallway that goes to the south and then bears off to the left. The two things, I'm just going to tell you guys what are in all these things.
Okay.
So you already saw the mummified hand and the knife carved from human bone. You can see here is a dagger with a rat's skull set into the pommel. Over here, you can see, I don't know what this is, an aspergillum carved from bone. I have to Google that. I don't know what the hell that is. It is. Oh, it's like a maul, or no, it's like a liturgical implement used to sprinkle holy water. Okay, weird. You can see a folded cloak made from some sort of stitched skin. You can see a desiccated frog lashed to a stick. You can see a bag full of that has some sort of strange white ooze leaking out of it. You can see a rotting severed finger. You can see a 6-inch tall wooden figurine of a mummy with its arms crossed over its chest. You see an iron pendant adorned with a devil face. You see a shrunken, shriveled head. Looks like maybe it's a halfling's head. And you see a small wooden coffer. There's a bunch of like weird things, sort of. Almost like some kind of strange museum or something.
What is this place?
I'm honestly not sure.
Ash, make a perception check for me.
Or maybe I'm sure. We'll stand by while I percept this.
14. Okay, as you are here, you can hear that the chanting is kind of coming from this other hallway. Now that you've walked down here, you can tell that it's not quite as loud from this end of the room as it is from the further end of the room.
Okay. I'm gonna peek around the corner.
Okay.
Oh,
Do
good
these
lord.
things
Is that
look-
water?
Yes.
Do these hideous
Okay.
things in the cubbies look untouched by time, or do they look, like somebody handles them on a regular basis?
No, I don't think they look like people handle them on a regular basis at all. Okay, Ash, you look down. You see directly in front of you, these 3 dots are a rusty iron portcullis that is lowered down and sort of is blocking that hallway. It sinks down into its niche in the water, kind of. Like you can tell where I don't exactly know how to describe it. It comes down from the ceiling, and then the divots where it rests are down into the water. You can see that from here, actually, now that you look, the chanting kind of got louder and louder as you peeked around the corner. And then it stops. As you peer into this large square room, you see smooth masonry walls that are sort of echoing as this water drips with these sort of cathedral-esque acoustics. You see a couple of featureless stone pillars supporting the ceiling. And you in the distance, I think, can see a breach in the stone wall of the room to the south.
Oh, I need to scroll down a little bit because I actually didn't think of that to see what else is down
Yeah,
here.
you can see in the center of the
Good
room
lord.
is some sort of raised dais of marble, sort of this octagonal dais of marble rising out of this water. These sort of octagonal stairs that raise up to this platform. You can't really see the whole top of the platform.
For the record, I'm not saying Ash is scared of water, but VP is scared of water, so this is making
Well,
my
good thing
anxiety
you're role
climb.
playing.
Yeah. All right, let's role play as a brave person for a minute. Can I see how deep the water is here? Like if I
With
go
a
up to it, obviously.
14, you'd probably have to get closer to really see.
Yeah, I can go ahead and move up and.
Yeah, from there, it's not that deep right where you are, but you sort of can tell as you look from your little torchlight as it bounces around in the water. It's about 2 feet deep in the room.
Okay. So I really want to get up against this grate and see if I can, again, see what's going on in here.
Okay. So you step in the water.
Ash sure does because he's a brave person, or they're a brave person.
Okay, what is everyone else doing while Ash is facing his...
I'm gonna
while
follow
Ash is
Ash.
facing Vincent's darkest fears, what are the
Yeah,
rest
there
of
you
you
go.
doing?
You know,
Yeah, that's
I
it.
don't think Wanderers could stand it. And I think he's going to pick one of those things and just nudge it in the niche. Just wherever he's standing, he would just like to see if anything changes.
I'm gonna roll with my step sibling just because I can feel that they seem very uneasy about what they're doing.
Okay, so yeah, you guys just move yourselves where you need to go. There. Sorry.
Well, I'm going to nudge the thing I'm standing beside. Does anything happen
okay.
if I touch it?
If you touch, it is a small wooden coffer.
Uh-huh.
If you just touch it, no, nothing happens.
I'm going to push it a little bit.
Okay, it sort of scoots back in its little niche.
Does anything happen to the chanting or whatever?
No, the chanting has now stopped. Now that as soon as Ash peeks into that room, the chanting just cuts off. It
Okay,
was
well,
getting
I'm-
louder the whole time he was getting towards he was getting towards the alcove or whatever where you can see the whatchamacallit, the
Okay.
iron portcullis, and then
Then
now
I'm
that
gonna-
Ash is there, it just cut off.
Okay.
Sorry, maybe I didn't explain that well.
Okay. No, I didn't. I thought you just turned it down because it got loud. Okay. I'm going to say that Wanderers poked on this thing while the noise was still going on and Ash was moving through just to see if anything happened. And you're saying that didn't change anything.
No, nothing
So
happened.
Okay. So when the music stopped and Wanderers looks over and sees they're headed that way, then he's going to join them and leave the thing alone. He's not going to try to open it anymore or anything because something changed.
Okay. Okay, what about you, Onyx? What are you up to?
I'm gonna kind of do like a walk through all of these like little niches and stuff and
Yep.
like look at like all of them individually.
Okay. Yeah, so the first two, we'll walk through them again. The very first one here is a small, mummified yellow hand with sharp claws on a loop of rope. Make a, I'm going to say nature check for me.
Okay. Let's see.
And I should have asked, has it been 10 minutes? I mean, I know it's been longer out of game. Or is my detect magic still up?
Dude, you got, I think in the cracking of 5 different locks and everything, yeah, I think it's been more than 10 minutes to pick that many locks. With a 20 nature hand, that is a mummified, severed goblin hand tied to a rope and hung from the ceiling of that niche.
Okay.
The next one is a knife that appears to be carved from human bone.
Okay. Gotcha.
The next one is a dagger with a rat's skull set into the pommel.
Okay. Gotcha.
The next is this one is actually an 8-inch diameter orb, varnished. It looks like an eye. Make me an Arcana check.
Okay.
25. With a 25, you recognize that is a Nothic eye. A Nothic is this sort of weird, telepathic creature that lives in dank, dark caves and places. You think that Nothics are... It's kind of like a story they tell to young wizards to not get too obsessed with the secrets of magic, because you will turn into this sort of creature. Your two eyes fuse into one giant green eye in the center of your head, and you gain these telepathic powers to ferret out people's secrets, but you become hideous and sort of like hide deep in caves and things. I'm gonna pull an example of this thing up real quick so you guys can kind of see. what this guy is. If the internet will work. Can he... Bloop. Come on, drop him on there for me. No? Dang, it won't do it. Okay, here, we'll just do his token. Oh, wait, can this... No, it won't. Okay. Alright, hang on. Sorry. I just really want you to see this, because it's horrifying. So that is a Nothic. It's this, like... It used to be a wizard, but it's, like, turned into this obsessed creature that is obsessed with secrets and the arcane. And you can tell this is made of its bright green eye, which you have heard your master speak to you about. Usually as a cautionary tale of, like, why you shouldn't get too wrapped up in the arcane.
Thing was huge.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, they're not normally that big. That was just literally to show you guys.
Oh, okay.
So,
like,
they're normally medium-sized creatures, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, that was that one. We took a little detour. The next one is that aspergillum carved from bone. An aspergillum is some sort of liturgical implement used for sprinkling holy water. But this is carved from bone. You would know that normally they're carved out of like silver or filigreed wood or something.
And I'm assuming that's the cloak.
Yes, the next one is the folded cloak made of some kind of stitched skin. Make me another Arcana check or religion check, whichever you prefer.
Okay.
Yeah, you look at this. This is ghoul skin. So it was flayed off of an undead creature and then stitched together.
I will reach out and touch it.
Yeah, it is nasty. It's just dry, leathery, undead. It's bad. It feels bad,
Okay.
and you know it's bad. But it
Gotcha.
doesn't explode or kill you or come alive and eat your face.
Cool. Dope. I think I'll just kind of like drop it and then just like walk over to the rest of the party.
Okay. All right, and with this, Ash, you step into the water, yes?
Yeah, we're gonna try to
Just for you.
sneak up to the gate there and see if I can't see anybody on the other side.
Yes, you can sneak up to the gate, my friend.
Doesn't really show me too much more, does it?
Yeah, so from here, you can see these little sticks here appear to be some sort of winch that will, like, maybe open a portcullis kind of thing. Like, you can get, you see it, and you're like, oh, that looks like some kind of mechanism that might open this portcullis. It's sort of like how, castle shit opens.
Yeah.
You can see that there are platforms on the edges of the room. You can see that there are stairs that lead up to the platforms. And then you can see, in the center of the room, on the part of the dais that you could not see before, is an ancient altar. There are manacles hanging from the ceiling down to just about 3 feet above the altar. The altar itself is dyed red and black with blood that was spilled long, long ago.
Okay, but there's very clearly nobody in here that could have been doing.
Yeah, there's
English
definitely not
hard.
like 15 chanting people in black robes. You would for sure be able to. There's not like, unless they're all hiding in this corner of the room just out of sight,
Okay.
or something, or unless they're all somehow invisible or some shit, you don't know. But no, there's no peoples. There's no peeps in there.
Okay, well then I'm getting the F out of this water. The water's just like, and I actually meant to ask us about the well, but that ship sailed. Nothing seems off about it, right? Like it's just clear, not green or red or black or whatever.
Yeah, no, I mean it's just like kind of dank.
Yeah,
and,
for sure.
And I'm gonna say make an intelligence check for me.
And I would just click on intelligence and roll 20, correct?
Yep. 19. Okay. Looking at this room, you can tell that the water is just like groundwater that's seeping in from where this hole in the wall has busted a long time ago. Because you can barely see it, but it's like dirt over there. And over time, like with rain and floods and stuff, the water has just kind of seeped in. And so it's murky. You probably wouldn't want to like drink it, but it's not like, you know, it's not like the pits of blood in Elden Ring, you know what I mean? Or like
For sure.
some kind of swamp. It's just
Some of y'all may be thinking, wow,
just all
Ash,
scarlet
May should
rock.
have, May should have asked that before you stepped down into it. Here we are.
All
Okay.
right, guys.
I'm
Well,
gonna get out of here and go confer with the party here.
make one more intelligence check for me, Ash.
Okay, yep. I can move myself back too if I need to. Ah, you son of a...
16. Okay. You would also understand, like, you're probably not strong enough to do it, but or wouldn't be hard. That portcullis, like, the way that it's designed, a particularly strong individual theoretically could just brute force it, but it'd be very difficult to do. So.
Okay. Well then, I didn't see anything in there, friends. We could probably either find a way around, theoretically, or we could lift the gate or the grate, or I can't say the other word, so I'm trying to avoid it. But a question that I have is where is the actual place the bones rest? Because I mean, one of the main reasons we came down here was to put the kids to rest, and I've not seen one place where it seems like a family would have been buried.
The only thing I can think of is when we first came in and we like came into the basement and we saw like those two rooms with kind of like the slabs that were supposed to be in front of them. That's the only where I can think of that like legitimately looked like a crypt, you know?
Yeah. And there were some other hallways in that area you guys didn't go down to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So like, and there's a couple places that like you haven't been yet. So
Did the chanting start again when Ash walked out of that room?
no.
Wondrous says, do you suppose that all of these things in these niches are assembled for a particular purpose and that removing them would change anything? Or destroying them? They're so odd.
Real quick, Thorin, make me a religion check.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use my chat inspiration.
Okay.
God damn it.
Whew. Okay. These are very curious relics. You have no idea what kind of rituals they might be used for or if they would be effective in those rituals. But it's clear, I think, to you that they held some sort of, like the way that they're sort of enshrined in these walls, had some sort of semi-religious purpose to whatever sick people inhabited this place at one point. But you can't really tell what god they would serve or if it was actually effective. It's all just kind of whack.
These are important to somebody, but they ain't important to me.
Oh, and Ozzy, you have inspo back thanks to Cassie.
Oh, thanks, Cass. You the best.
Y'all just have like immediately recharging inspiration. But you're gonna, I mean, honestly, you need it for this campaign. I'm not gonna lie to you.
My question to you guys is, should we lay these bones to rest, or should we... I don't want to like completely sidetrack what we're doing here, of course, but like...
Yeah, I
also don't
think
want to
we
burden...
should-
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, I think we should try to get the bones taken care of.
I also don't want to burden Wondrous any longer than we have to. Like, I'm sure that you're doing just fine with them, but, you know, I don't want the holder to get in your way should we need to run or fight or whatever.
If I need to put them down, I will. When we came into the room, I saw that box in that first niche, and, well, I sort of touched it and nothing happened, but it's a box. What do you suppose is in it?
I mean, we could look if you'd like.
I think I would. I would like to know what's in that box.
Okay. Do you
So I
want
think
to open
Onyx
it?
will.
Or-
I
okay.
think I will go and look at it more closely. Does it look as though it's locked or in any way secured?
No. It is not locked.
Then Onyx is going to attempt to open it.
You open the box.
Oh, I'm not Onyx. I'm Wanderous. Dear
You
God.
slapped it.
Oh,
That scared me.
Wanderous opens the box, and you find a large, frankly massive, withered and desiccated tongue. Wanderous, make a nature check for me.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to spell desiccated.
It's a Dersicated. It's DERSERKERTED. Dersicated.
What am I making? Sorry about scaring.
You're
you,
making a
Shivers
nature check,
Vixen.
Wanderous.
All right.
All right.
Oh no, Wanderous is using his chat inspiration. We're not going to settle for an 8. This is too scary.
Hey guys, I like my
Oh,
coffee.
shoot.
on the
I'm
dark
using my
side.
regular inspiration.
Okay.
This is it. This is do or die. I can't get 3 bad ones in a row.
Can't you?
You messing with my dice, boy.
Boy.
Which now I'm confused. What is it? I'm
You're
rolling
making another nature check.
Come on for bonus mom, guys. Do it.
There
you
you
Hey.
Holy shit!
That's funny. Okay, with a nat 20, Wanderous, you stare at it for a second. It's hard because it's so desiccated, but after long enough staring at it, the truth reveals itself to you. This is a dire wolf's withered tongue. And you know dire wolves are massive, so this thing is like huge. It's like an elk tongue, but you know,
It's
a wolf.
a dire wolf tongue. Wanderous closes the box and he puts the box in. He pulls the box out. He's going to take it with him.
Maybe if we're lucky, that will, interrupt whatever ritual may or may not have been, going on here. So
Okay,
as
you
the
take
group
the tongue. You
consents-
can add a withered dire wolf tongue to your inventory. Wanderous. Sorry, go ahead, VP.
It's fine. I was just, I'm gonna say, should we continue on and then try to swing back to find the place for the bones? Is that what we were getting at before we decided to look at the tongue?
I want to get out of here. And I would like to place these bones in a resting place, but none of this so far is a resting place for bones.
No, not
So we
hardly.
need to continue to look for a crypt. I didn't see the rooms when we first came in. You think there may be a crypt back behind us?
I worry that the deeper we go in here, we might find ourselves far away from the crypt. But, I mean, I don't want to backtrack. We could try to, accomplish this first and then go back.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, I think we've pushed too far in here to turn back.
There is something very evil here, and I do not believe we will get out of this house until we destroy the evil thing.
If you guys want to press forward, there seems to be another southern hallway. It might lead us to that big altar room. I don't want to make the final call on this.
Why can we not go through the room with the water that you were in?
We totally can. It seems like somebody could possibly lift the gate if you wanted to go that way.
But Wondrous and I could probably lift it up.
Someone else would have to hold the bones for a moment, perhaps. But I will try.
I can for sure hold them if you'd like to.
Wanderous is willing to hand the bones off and go attempt to lift the portcullis thing. Is that what's right there?
Yes, that's the thing.
Okay.
Hang on. Okay. As you go to the portcullis, standing next to Onyx and behind Ash, the children's specters appear. And they look terrified. And they say, the young boy says, don't go in there. It's in there. The monster's in there.
Well, now I want to go
In the room with all the water?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You can't lay us in there. You can't lay us in there with it.
That wasn't our intention. We were just trying to see where all the chanting was coming from.
Just don't go in there.
Okay. Do you guys... I know you said that you had never been down here. Can you tell, now that you're down here, where the rest of your family may be laid to rest at?
Yeah, the girl sort of like looks at you for a second, and then her eyes like roll back up into her head for a moment, and you can only see the whites of her ghostly eyes. And then they snap back and stare at you. And she says, I think they're upstairs. They're not in here.
Fair enough. Okay. I think that answers our question, gang. Should we get back upstairs to lay the bones down first? I definitely don't want to take, the remains in there if that's where the monster's at.
Yeah, I would say we should
that's
just
fair.
take care of the remains first at this point.
Okay, so we're gonna get y'all taken care of, and then we're gonna try to get rid of this thing that's in there. You don't know what it is?
No. I can feel it. Bad.
What does it feel like?
Death.
Didn't have to whisper it like that, but okay.
Sus. Okay, yeah, I say we, go up there, like, bury the remains, and then we can come back down.
Okay.
Yep, agreed.
You cool with that, Wondrous?
Yes.
Okay.
And Wanderous turns around and
And as
follows
Wondrous
them
turns around, the
back.
children vanish. Once again.
Okay, I guess we're gonna try to backtrack to, do the thing. I guess they made our decision for us. Although I guess we could have just unceremoniously just dumped them off and like, F you, we do what we want.
Or
But anyway.
we could have just left them in, like, the back, like, this room, and then picked them up after we were done in the next room.
I don't know. I feel like I would feel a lot better if we just
We
check
can
this
take
off
care
our
of this
to-do
first.
list.
Also,
Okay.
if we
Go
were
ahead.
to dump the bones, they'd probably turn into vengeful spirits. So let's not do that.
That's a good point. As the cleric, I would support that. I would hate to have to banish the undead.
Excellent.
No.
I'll make
All
my way
right.
towards the stairs.
Where do you guys go next?
Yep. Going to go back upstairs, looks like.
Okay.
Do you give the bones back to Wanderous?
I can, if you'd like.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, I totally just already took off with them, so I can just
Okay.
hold on to them.
Okay. This is going to be kind of tough. I'm going to have to move you guys around a little bit to get you back where you belong. Sorry if you see anything you should see. Okay. You head back up the stairs, dutifully traipsing along. You are back in the hallway where it turns off to the right or goes past the trap. Where do you go?
We can go to the right.
Yep. I feel the right.
Okay.
Feels real good. All right, we're going to go ahead and just mosey up to where it splits to see what happens.
All right, gang.
There's a lot going on here.
There is a lot going on here because you need to roll initiative as a number
Oh,
of
Jesus!
ghouls erupt out of the earth,
Okay.
snarling and growling,
God.
hungry for flesh.
Oh,
Bro.
oof. That feels bad.
Can I use my inspiration to re-roll initiative?
You sure can. Okay, I'm gonna have to grab these guys.
Hey-oh! Let's go.
Damn.
For the children, friends.
Yes.
For the children. Damn, there's a lot of these guys.
Yeah.
I only see the two.
Also, hang on.
There are more than two.
I'm gonna stop this. As you head back up from the stairs,
Chanting comes back.
Tandy comes back.
Yeah. Okay.
Checks
And
out.
these ghouls you can see are wearing tattered black robes, and their sunken eyes glow red as they erupt out of the earth and attack. Whew. All right. Ash, you, I think you guys are all kind of on edge, so they erupt, but you beat them in the initiative. What would you like to do? You can see from here, there's a hallway to your right and to the south. To the east and south is blocked off. There's a hallway to the north, or you can run back past your friends.
Oh God. Jesus. Should we run? I'm saying that like I imagine that I would. Should we run?
I don't know if we'll be able to.
Okay, well in that case, just that's enough for me. I imagine I didn't find like a scabbard with the silver sword that I got. Yeah.
I think it was probably had a scabbard and everything. Yeah, I would think so.
Oh, okay. Well, can we just assume that I tied that off because
yeah, if you wanted to like if you would have equipped that, I think that's fair. I would allow that for sure.
Okay. And this may be something that we can't do while in initiative, but I probably can't tell if the silver sword would hurt these guys. Would I have the knowledge to know?
Would I?
Yeah, I'd allow you to make a. Either Arcana or Religion check.
I have neither one of those things.
I feel like that's something I should just know, though, based on my background.
Well, I mean, I would allow you to make a Religion check since you have studied these kinds of things. Arcana with a 12. I mean, they're corporeal undead. You don't know if it would be like particularly effective. With a 17, Ozzy, yeah, you would know these things don't really have any kind, like, undead are immune to poison, and they can't be charmed or made to be exhausted or anything like that. But the silver is not necessarily going to be extra effective.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's all you've got time for. Ash, it's time to act. What do you do?
All right. Well, I'm going to take a stab with just my normal sword, which is what I assume I would.
Yeah, you're good.
I would be used to reaching for, and we'll start with that, and then I'll go from there, I suppose.
Okay, 13 hits.
Excellent.
These things are not, they're not well armored or anything like that.
Oops.
Okay, you don't get sneak attack, so that is 10 points of piercing damage. Which one are you hitting, north or south?
I feel like I was walking east, so the dude in the east doorway probably.
Okay. All right, and that is your short sword. Any bonus actions, any movement?
Yeah, we're 100% going to use that brand new thing we got that we talked about last week, and I'm going to disengage.
Aha, yes. Okay, and then where are you going?
I'm going to step up into here. Well, actually, you know what? I still have my full movement, yes?
Yes.
So 5, 10, 15, and I don't want to get too far, so let's just step here out of the way. That way, my thought process is to slash as I'm run by and get to where we have a little bit more room to get everybody in here.
Okay. Yeah, guys, so Ash attacks and then sort of like skates up into the northern room. Anything else from Ash? Is that everything you got?
Just come on, follow me.
Okay. Unfortunately for all of your friends, the ghouls go next. So, the one that you hit, I think, is reeling back a little bit. So the one from the south rushes after you into the room and attacks. It is going to try to rake you with its claws as it rushes in.
Holy shit.
That's a 19 to hit.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
That is 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And Ash, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Makes sense. Can I just click this? I can. Oh, Lord.
Ash, as this thing rakes its claws across you, you feel your muscles begin to seize. You are paralyzed. What's a good... That'll work. As some sort of it has these filthy claws, and as it rakes against you, you feel this sort of toxin seep into your body, and your muscles start to seize up on you. Let's see, another one of these things. Actually, the one that you hit rushes. Thorin, you actually would get an attack of opportunity as that one rushed by you. Or you could wait and take an attack of opportunity on this next one as it rushes by you, whichever you prefer.
Well, honest to God, I feel like the second one would be the one I would actually get the attack of opportunity on, because I probably didn't really see the first one come from the south, so
Okay.
I probably wouldn't have had the reaction time. But
Okay.
the second one
Yeah.
for sure.
All right. Go ahead and roll that. Attack.
How did the rogue become the tank?
Warhammer.
I have questions.
22 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Three points of bludgeoning damage. So you graze it as it runs by the one that Ash had already hit.
Okay. Yeah, that checks out. I thought
Okay. And
Okay.
then I think one more comes racing around the hallway after you, Thorin, and one comes up from the south. I think the one from the south probably can't really get to you around these corners very easily. So one is going to attack Thorin with its claws. There's a 12 to hit.
18 to hit.
Okay, so it scrabbles at you and you're able to block its disgusting claws with your shield. However, they have blocked your friends. You can't get to Ash from here, as far as you know, unless you find some other way around very quickly. Onyx, you're up.
Okay.
From where you're at, you basically just hear Ash start to fight. You hear some battle begin. Ash yells, "Follow me," and then the sounds of battle are happening up around the corner.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna come right up here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'll see the ghoul, and then I'll go ahead and cast magic missile at it. So if it does the thing, there it is.
Okay.
Okay, so
So that's going to be 12 points of damage.
yep.
Nice. Okay. So you launch a particularly powerful magic missile, which sort of scoots in between Wandress's legs and then over Thorin's head and homes in on your target, slamming into it and dealing 10 or 12 points of force damage. Anything else from Onyx? Are you going to keep moving?
No, I think that is actually 5, 10, 15. No, I think I'll just stay here for now.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Thorin, you're up.
Okay, so since I can't get to Ash because I'm being blocked, and since I don't really know if I have the time to find a way around, I'm going to use my Channel Divinity, turn undead.
Excellent. Okay. Let's see. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet. I think that's going to be everybody.
It should be everybody.
Yeah.
I just measured the distance.
Okay, they must make a wisdom saving throw. What is your spell save DC, Thorin?
Oh god, where did I find that? Spells? 13.
Okay. All right. We're going to start north to south here. So the one right next to Thorin fails. The next one in the hallway that's been hit succeeds. The one directly in front of Thorin fails. And the one to the south of that fails. So all of them except the one that has been damaged fail the save. You can tell, Thorn, you would be able to recognize from like they shriek and hide from the holy light. Actually, what does it look like as you turn undead? What's the effect that happens?
So I pull out my holy symbol and I say a prayer to Helm. And then yeah, just even though that, you know, like Helm seems super far away from me, it still goes through. And I mean, just being in the presence of like the divinity of my deity, the undead, like they, you know, I mean, they just feel pain and
Yeah.
it scares them.
Yeah, so you hold that symbol up and this radiant light of Helm shines, and you can see them start to like sizzle and burn a little bit and shield their eyes and hiss. All of those who failed the save are going to have to flee from you on their next turn. Rest of everybody, Thorin, you may want to let them know that if you damage any of the ones that have been turned, it will stop being turned. So if any of them take damage, they will come back with a vengeance. So
yeah, so if you hurt any of them now, they will come back. Can I take a bonus action?
If you have one.
I don't know if I have one or not. I was just
as a cleric, I don't think you have any bonus actions at this level.
I don't think I do.
Once you get to level 3, you'll be able to cast spiritual weapon as a bonus action, but
yeah,
you don't have that yet, fine. I don't think. Okay. Wandress, you're up.
Okay, I can't see anything, so the Wanderers could sort of see over. I mean, I can see, you know, a little bit, but I can't see what's in the room with Ash, and I can't see the guy that's south. Would I be aware of which one succeeded? I saw what he did. I know
you would certainly see the one directly in front of Thorin begins to cower and start to back away. You would certainly hear like a similar kind of hissing and cowering noise from the one to the south. You can see a little bit of the one to the north here, and I think you'd be able to tell that it doesn't seem as affected, and I don't think you would know much about what's going on in the room with Ash.
Okay, and I'm totally stuck. I can't go anywhere.
No, you could go back and then north if you wanted to try to find some other way around or something. You could go jump across the trap and search that other hallway you guys didn't come, you know, but in terms of going past Thorin, no, you can't because that guy's blocking you guys' way.
Yeah. Okay. Wanderers will shout, Ash, I'll try to get there. And then I'm going to move back. That would be 5 feet. And I can move through Onyx's space.
You can move through Onyx's square.
5, 10. I'm jumping that, but that counts as 15, 20, 25. Let me double check what movement I have.
Should have 30, I think.
Okay. And this is 30. And then I'm going to dash.
Okay.
Right? Or, because I can't see. I mean, it almost looks like
you can see the table. And if you dash and start to come that way, you can see that that's the room that you're headed towards.
Well, this is my 30 feet. So my question
so this is 30. So yes, you
I
can see from here. You can see through the corner of that hallway. You can see Ash. You can now see this.
And is this the one I think that one succeeded?
No, this one failed. This one is preparing to flee. You can tell. It's like because it says whether they can see or hear. So I don't think this one can really see. No, I guess it can both see and hear. Anyway, it appears to be fleeing. The one you can kind of tell, I don't know if you can even see it from here. You can.
I can.
The one in the hallway, the corner of which you can barely see, is the one that you saw earlier that was not as effective.
Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and use my dash action to get right here. Okay, I'm not going to use all of it. I'm just going to get that far.
Okay.
And that takes my action then.
All right, Ash.
I don't have any bonus.
You unfortunately can't. Well, the only bonus action you have would be taking your star form, I think, Wonders.
Well, actually,
it froze. What froze?
What?
Looks good on my end.
I don't know who Orbital is off the top of my head. That might just be you, friend.
Can I do the bonus action of equipping my shillelagh?
You can cast Shillelagh as a bonus action, correct? Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead, and in the course of that, I'm in that doorway, and I'm going to get my quarterstaff, and I'm mumbling, I'm thinking, and I'm going to cast Shillelagh.
Okay. Ash, you're paralyzed for your turn. You feel this sickening necrotic energy seeping into your muscles, sapping your strength, paralyzing you with the fear that you're about to be torn apart and eaten by these horrible undead cultists. At the end of your turn, you can make a Constitution saving throw to attempt to throw off the effect of the paralysis.
I guess that's all I got, yeah?
Indeed. Oof. Okay. So, unless you got inspiration to burn, that's not going to do it.
I mean, I do, but like, it feels cheaty. I'm kidding. We're going to burn it. Cheating my ass. Listen, I'm trying to stay alive out here.
17 will do it. You feel the effect lessen. Was that your chat or your regular inspiration?
That was my chat one.
That was chat inspiration. Okay. So it's at the end of your turn. I just put this in there. At the end of your turn, so you don't get to act this turn, but you finally manage to fight off this effect, and you feel yourself heart pounding, beginning to get ready to scramble away. That brings us to the ghouls. To the ghoul boys. Okay. This one runs as far and fast as it can away from your friends. And so you see it just sort of tear off down the hallway, shrieking and running. How does it say turn undead? Thank you. I needed to actually read that. Okay, turn creature getting away.
It doesn't say how long it lasts.
Yeah, it lasts for
a minute.
a minute.
Yep.
So
Yeah, 1 minute.
I'm going to add turn. Turn undead. And this, it lasts, so that's 10 rounds. This will be the first of those 10 rounds. Okay, so that one runs away. This one sort of waltzes into the room.
Oh, hell.
Sniffs the air. And is going to attempt to bite Ash, I think, because you're laying down
Makes
on the
sense
ground.
to me.
It has advantage because you're prone. Actually, wait, does it say you fall prone?
The paralyzed thing?
Yeah.
I never did
Probably.
see it.
Or be paralyzed? Okay, I actually want to check, because I don't want to fuck you over here more than the rules make me fuck you over. So, paralyzed.
And Ash
Is
got
incapacitated.
inspiration.
The creature fails sting. Okay. Attack rolls have advantage. Okay, so what is incapacitated? Incapacitated. These freaking stacked conditions here. Can't take actions or reactions. Actually, it does not say that you fall over prone.
Think?
So if the thing had drug you anywhere, you would have fallen prone, but it did not get a chance to do that because it ran away. So you were not prone, so this does not have advantage. Congratulations, maybe, on not dying, Ash. Let's find out.
Well,
ready?
you know, at least they don't have advantage. I'll take that as a small W.
Oh boy. I'm not going to guess that a 4 hits your armor class, does it?
Oh, thank God. You go who boy, now imagine you roll a 20. Okay, now we're good.
All right. So this thing starts to try to bite at you, but you sort of begin to scrabble away, and in your panic, manage to knock it and keep it from biting you. This guy has to flee, and he does so in the directest route possible. Okay. And then this one also flees by the directest route possible. You hear a clattering in the other room. Okay. All right. And that is the Ghoul Boys. So that is now 9 turns left. Okay. Thorin, MVP here, turning the tide of battle. Very likely saving all of your lives. Those guys, they didn't disappear. They are still in this dungeon and you'll have to deal with them. But you may now take them on slightly less, many at a time. Onyx, you're up. What do you do?
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and move up into right in front of Thorin, actually. And I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. I'll go ahead and cast Firebolt at the creature.
Okay. Yeah, that seems fair enough. Okay, incidentally, I believe somebody gave VP inspiration back as well as Pam, which gave Buns gave you inspiration. Pam, which gave you hit die. So
Yeah, I messed up. I refunded a little early because I thought it was inspiration.
it's okay.
I forgot about the hit dice thing.
Well,
It
I'm
is
needing
fine.
some fucking inspiration.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and roll that hit die whenever you want, and Onyx, go ahead and roll me that firebolt attack.
Okay. Let's do this.
16 hits.
Nice.
Okay. And then that is gonna be this. I don't know why it shows
no,
as
you-
a quarterstaff. That should not be. Hold on.
Yeah, that's weird.
Uno momento.
That's bizarre.
Yeah.
I mean, we can still use the same roll, but yeah. So no, oh my god.
No, I'm not using the same roll.
Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna say we can still use the 16, but the yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So you launch this firebolt. What is? I don't know if you've cast this before. What does Onyx's firebolt look like?
I have not. So I cast a. It looks like a aspen tree that's on fire, and it just like bolts all like over.
Nice. I dig it. Yeah, and it burns into this cultist, and it's the cultist's ancient ratty black robes fully light on fire, and this guy begins to immolate, and it lets out this sort of snarling, shrieking, horrible noise as it dies directly in front of Ash.
Damn.
Oh.
was about to
Thorin,
do
you're up. You know you have 55 seconds or so before these guys unturn themselves and head your way. But the danger of this immediate, like right this second, has somewhat passed. What do you do?
All right, guys, we got about a minute before we have to get out of here. I'm immediately going to run up to Ash and check on them.
Oh, and Buns gave Thorin inspo. So.
Oh, thanks, Buns. You the best. All right, so yeah, so is Ash still like paralyzed?
I'm not paralyzed anymore.
Okay, how much HP do you have?
Well, I'd have more, but I accidentally refunded Pam's thing, and she can't play it again because it's locked to one thing. But I'm
I
at
want
9
you
out of
to
16.
okay. I want you to look at my face right now, bro. Anyway,
I'm stupid.
So you're at 9 out of 16.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use. I think like I'm just gonna bring him up because I know we're probably gonna have to fight the rest of these guys. I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on Vince or on
Okay.
Ash.
All right, that is 8 back.
Okay. I'll have to figure out how to do that in a minute. Cool.
Do you give him temporary for that so you would have 17 out of 16 pixel?
Not for the cure wounds.
Okay, so that just puts you back up to full health then.
And I think Pam is trying to figure out a way to spend the right amount of points. In which case, if she does that, you can just take the extra as whatchamacallit, as temp HP. Maybe it's fine.
Everybody okay though? Onyx, you good?
Okay.
I'm good.
Wondrous?
Wondrous is fine.
Okay. So yeah, I think we try to get out of here before they come back.
Okay. Yeah, so here you are. Wondrous, you're up. You have a sense that these things are still out there somewhere. They'll be back at some point. What do you do in the meantime?
Well, Wander steps on into the room, and now so everything has run away, and we've killed the one that didn't.
Yes. So this one is now. Do I have the little? Can I make a? I don't know if I can. Another way. Yeah. Nope, not that. Okay. So this one is like burning on the ground there in front of you guys. I don't know if you can see that.
Wanders is holding his quarterstaff that's kind of imbued with a mystical purple light because he's cast Shillelagh on it. He knows if he goes after anything, it'll turn around and come after them again. As far as he knows, he's never been in battle before this house, so I think he looks around and says, "What do? We have to kill or be killed. How do we get out of here?" I think he's frustrated.
How many are left?
3.
Don't know. One of them went up to the north.
They're gonna come back, right? That's the consensus, that they're gonna stop running at some point and come back after us.
Yeah, and you guys don't have this long to confer about this. This is combat. These are 6-second rounds.
I would have said, what would he do? He says, we're still going. If I move to that hallway right there, can I see the guy that ran away? No.
Sure can. What you can see are extra hallways here and here, leading left and right.
I moved 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm to here. 25. Is this a direction we haven't gone?
Okay, so to make it clear, this hallway here is where you guys came in. Wanderers, you can see that. Okay, you can't see the purple. The thing to the right of it is where you guys saw the empty hallways. And now that you look further down here, you can see identical hallways, except in these ones, those heavy stones are closed over the openings.
Found them.
What did Thorin say?
I mean, like that. Oh, that was like out of game. Because I don't see that.
Yeah.
Okay, can you? I'm so sorry, but I just am not getting what you're trying to tell me, Pixel.
Bonus
Where are
Mom,
the things?
Yeah. So let me. Maybe I can put text. Maybe you can see that. Make it bright blue. That's the entryway.
Okay.
That's the first hall over there. Okay. These are stone slabs, just like the ones that you saw leaned up against the wall, but in both of these hallways to your left and right, they are up against closing the openings. It looks like basically an identical opening, except instead of having the stones leaned up against the other walls, they're closed over the little hallways.
So difficult for Wanderers, because Wanderers did not see the first room. He only knows what was described to him. Okay, but seeing that he knows that there were open slabs, and these slabs are where they were, and I'm going to go back now. I was here, and I went 5, and then that would be 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, you're at 20 feet right now.
Do I need to roll to see if I'm smart enough to figure out that maybe they go in those open things back in the first room? Or what can I just say I head that way thinking maybe that's it after everything has happened? What does the DM want?
I don't think Wanderous would have any idea how people outside of the forest bury people, unfortunately. So
okay.
You truly don't know what to expect.
I think I
here.
get this far and I see these choices, and I just look back at Ash, at the monster hunters in confusion, and I say, there are other places that have that have slabs. I don't know what to do, and that's where Wanderous is right there.
Okay. All right, Ash, you're up.
Okay, and just real quick, have we been this way yet?
Which way?
The east one.
No, you have not.
All right. Maybe I'm just gonna take off this way. You don't move diagonally, correct?
You can move diagonally, yeah.
Okay, so 5, Oh, there's nothing here.
Yes, there is. You step within 5 feet of that, and this slithery serpentine creature drops out of this pantry and attacks you. Poor VP. Man, you can't catch a break. I am going to make this thing roll initiative, though. What you see is this serpentine creature with a huge bird beak and these tentacles that sort of wrap off of its face. For those at home, I'm going to move this thing here.
I'm so sorry.
And
so sorry.
this thing goes after the ghouls. So, Ash, this thing drops down at you, but given that you are already on your guard, it does not get a chance to attack you before you can react. What do you do?
I'm gonna just stab the shit out of it, hopefully. I hope. Oh my god.
Oh
dude.
my god. Sinister Pixel is really doing it today. Okay, 22 hits. That is 9 points of piercing damage, okay? Yeah, so you slash into this creature.
And then I would like to take my bonus action again to disengage and get the F away from this bird serpent thing. Or can I not do that?
No, you can.
Okay, sorry. Good.
And when you attack this thing, you feel like your sword, even though it's silver, does not quite cut into the creature's hide as deeply as you would expect.
Okay, I totally didn't have that one drawn, but I mean, if that's...
Oh, okay. Well,
new,
then your
okay.
regular sword doesn't either, so...
Yeah, I didn't think so, but I just wanted to clarify that I would have reached for my normal. Okay, so I moved like 5 feet, correct?
Yeah, from here to there, you moved 5 feet.
Okay, then we're going to nope and say disengage and go this way for 10, 15, and we'll actually stop here to wait on the rest of the party as well, but I ain't standing next to that stupid snake chicken.
Okay. Oh god, this is hysterical. I think I am going to do this because it's funny. Okay, Thorin and Onyx, please make a perception check for me.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Perception, where are you?
Oh hell yeah.
22, okay.
Okay. Come on, Onyx. Come on, Onyx. Oh.
Yeah, I'll use Strahd Inspiration for
Black?
that.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
Oof. Okay, Onyx, you're a little too panicked by all this to really hear much. But Thorin, from the south, you begin to hear an extremely strange noise. With a 22, it sounds initially like a boom, 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 like knocking on a door. And then it turns, like the next thing is a weird squelchy noise. And then you hear a distant, like, shriek of, like, it sounds like the ghoul. You don't really know what to make of all that exactly. But hang on, I need to
Okay.
add this now to things. This is fucking hysterical.
Oh no.
To you?
Yeah, it really is.
Ugh.
Okay.
Something else enters the initiative because, you know, reasons.
Guys, I think we have a bigger fish.
I wish that these would default to that. I probably could set it that way, but that's okay. Okay. And so yeah, that's a whole ass thing that happens. Okay, so that thing runs, it does its thing. These guys, okay, can't do anything there. This one, okay. Okay, cool. No ghouls reappear on this turn. So that is that turn. Next, actually, I guess this thing would do a thing. Hang on. Stand by.
I'm concerned about what the thing is.
I'm concerned because we're surrounded.
Okay. This is wild shit that's happening right now, guys. Not how I saw this session going exactly. Okay. Okay, so this thing, does it go for Ash or Thorin?
Just make us roll a 20 and pick.
All right. 1 is Ash, 2 is Thorin. Did it go? Buddy. So, given that you attacked it, it slithers out
Yeah.
and makes some attacks against Ash.
Oh no.
Okay, here it comes.
What the fuck?
Oof.
What?
That is 17 attack, 17 to hit for 9 points of
hits.
slashing damage.
Yeah.
And then so it wraps its tentacles around you. And its tentacles kind of have like serrated edges on the end. So like the claws sort of sink into you. And then it goes for the beak. To bite for 7 more points of damage.
Oh, did it? Oh, it's
Hey
all
guys,
the same attack roll.
this place is called the Death House. Okay.
So 7, you said?
9 and then 7.
Whoo-wee. I'm still good though for now.
Barely.
Had I not had that hit die, I'd been down.
Thank God I rezzed you.
Well done, Pam. Okay,
Yeah,
and
yeah, the
Thorin.
resin.
Okay. Now this thing,
Oh God, I hate it when he says this thing.
this thing. Now this shit that's happening is honestly funny as hell. To me.
Well, we're so glad
Okay.
that you're enjoying this.
Oh,
Okay, Onyx, back to you, friend.
oh no, not Onyx.
Okay.
So this creature has
Um,
slithered out of the cubby that Ash went to investigate, and is currently trying to eat
Yeah.
your unluckiest friend. Yeah, what next?
Oh God. Shit. I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do Ray of Frost.
Well, let's take a look here.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, you have line of shots out there. 21 will hit.
Nice. And that's
3. Okay, that's 3 points of cold damage, and his movement speed is reduced, I believe, by 10 feet.
by 10 feet.
Okay,
Yep.
so we're gonna put a snail on there for that. So you, Ray of Frost. What does Ray of Frost look like? You've used this before, haven't you? Isn't it the Christmas tree?
Yeah, yeah. See, is a Christmas tree. It has like the snow on it. And
Yeah.
stuff,
I mean,
so-
not a Christmas tree that's like decorated, but a pine tree
Yeah.
with snow on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
It's fine.
So yeah, you launch this miniature frozen conifer at this horrible slithering creature and hit, and it does a little bit of damage, but it also seems to frost sort of splashes over the body of the creature and it moves a little more slowly. Any movement from Onyx?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and move into the room. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll move. I guess right there.
Okay. Thorin, what you got?
Okay, well, I'm gonna go try to, I guess, beat this thing off of Ash
Okay.
with my warhammer.
Yeah, let her rip. That is 9 to hit. 9 is
Does
not
it
going to
hit?
hit.
Okay, chat inspiration.
Okay.
I'll be a son of a bitch.
Brutal. So yeah, Thorin, and where do you move, Thorin?
I mean, so I'm kind of like down in the south, so I was gonna like, I was basically just gonna like try to move up, you know, around the side of the table to hit the thing.
Cool. Yeah, so you attack, and unfortunately you're just not able to. It's like it has thick hide, and so it's just like the hammer kind of bounces off of it, doesn't seem to really connect. Anything else from Thorin? I'm sorry. This is a hell of a dungeon, guys.
Can I cast something?
Only if it's a bonus action.
I mean, I have a bonus action. I don't think. I mean, I can like get a spell slot back as a bonus action, but that's it. And I don't want to do that right now.
Okay. Wanderous, then you're up.
Okay, Wanderous moves back down to see what's going on, sees the horrible thing. Does he, if he's to hear, he can see it, so he can get off a guiding bolt to it, correct?
Yeah, you can hit it with a guiding bolt for sure.
Okay, so he just reaches out his hand.
Yeah,
And
tell me
he's
about this
holding
guiding bolt.
his-
What does it look like?
He reaches out his hand. It's connected to the purple shard that he has on his necklace. He reaches it out like this, and he aims it in the direction of this hideous thing, and it says, "Die, die!" And he shoots off this guiding bolt that is silver. That is purple, of course.
Okay.
And he aims it directly for the thing and lets fly.
Okay.
It's a purple light. All right, ranged spell attack. So I go to my spell sheet and hit guiding bolt. There it is. Okay, and it's a 14.
Okay, 14 exactly hits.
Well, thank God, because I had nothing. It was that or nothing. All right, so that's 4d6s. So do I just hit where it says guiding bolt?
Yes, you
or
hit
do I
it
do
in
the
the middle
4d6s?
of the. No, you can hit it where it says that in the middle of the chat, I think.
Okay, does 18
Damn.
radiant damage.
Okay, yeah, this thing has this tough hide, but this radiant purple beam launching from Wanderous's hand sort of burns into the flesh of this creature and leaves a massive, gaping, like smoking hole. This thing is almost dead.
Well, and anything that goes after it has advantage until
Yes.
the end of my
Ash,
next
your
turn.
next attack has advantage.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just making sure Wanderous was done.
That was all Wanderous had.
Cool. I mean, listen, we got sneak attack and all from this thing, so I'm gonna go for the attack.
23 hits.
Hallelujah.
For 10
Fine.
points of damage. It is again tough to kill. But you stab into that gaping hole. It only had 1 hit point left after Wanderous. So you drive your sword into that smoking crater in the body of this creature, and it sort of and then slumps over into the room. Any movement from Ash?
We've got to get out of here. I don't remember anybody ever saying anything was coming from the fucking west, so that's where I'm going.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, go.
If I run into another fucking monster, I'm going to cry, though. Okay, 5, 10, 15. Oh, God. 20. Let me double check what I got. I think I have.
You have bonus action dash, too, if you need to. You should have 30.
I might have to use that to get back away. I'm trying to find where it's at. I'm sorry, I'm not used to these characters.
And then he runs into the goal that ran away.
So I do have 30. Okay, see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So what, I have 10 more feet. I think that's what I left off. Okay.
Yeah, I'll measure for you here. You were 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, so this is 25 where you are now. 30 can get you right there. Yeah. I mean, you see that room with the well in it, with all the chests.
Yeah, I'm not gonna run any further. I want to wait for everybody.
Okay. Cool. Ash, make a perception check.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm 110% burning chat inspiration. Ain't no way, bruh. Thank
22.
you.
With the 22 ashes, you begin to come into here. You hear some sort of noise coming from the northern part of that room that you were in before.
Damn it! There's more monsters.
There's
in here.
something in there, and it sounds like it's from the far north, like western side of it. Okay, I got some stuff I got to do on my end. This needs to do one of those. And then that can't do anything. Okay, cool. This guy's dead. This thing. I think it's gonna do this. Okay. 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 Onyx, you're up. Ash has rushed out of the room.
Yeah,
What do you
I'll
do?
go ahead and chase after him, I think.
Okay.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Okay. Are you holding any action or anything?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and hold an attack action.
Okay.
So I'll have like my spellbook open. And
Okay.
ready.
You will have to say what spell it is that you are holding. So
Yeah.
like Ray of Frost or Firebolt or what.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and hold Firebolt.
Okay, cool. And the trigger, I'm assuming, is if you see an enemy. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, Thorin, you're up.
I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna follow behind Ash and Onyx.
Okay.
Because I know we have to get out of there.
Okay. Any held action from you?
I mean, I'm gonna have my like Warhammer at the ready.
Warhammer, if somebody gets in range, I presume. Okay, and then that brings us back to Wandress.
And Wanderous follows behind them also with his shillelagh at the ready
Okay.
if anything comes to him in any direction. And he looks ahead, but he also looks behind in case anything
Okay.
comes up behind him.
All right. Ash, you're in front.
I don't like that I'm in front because I know there's something in here. Oh my god. Well, we got to see what it is because we're surrounded on all ends. We're gonna have to take care of something one way or the other.
I mean, yeah.
5, 10. I don't see anything.
Not yet.
Okay, one of these was the way back south, and I can't remember which way it was. Or no, these were all rooms, weren't they?
Yeah.
So that was 5, 10, 15. Hello. Yeah, we're gonna move like right in here to give everybody room to get in, but oh god, wait a minute.
Oh, you see it in the corner. You see a ghoul cowering in the northwesternmost bedroom.
Oh,
It
that's
is
the
still
one that-
under the effect of Turn Undead
Okay.
and is like hissing and spitting and hiding as far away from Thorin as it can get.
So I'm gonna go
For
ahead
now.
and take my 2 steps back to complete my movement. And as I'm running back, the ghoul's in here. Or one of the ghouls are in here.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, just don't touch him and we'll be fine. Just don't damage him.
Yeah,
at all.
until that runs out.
Yeah, but we still have about 50 seconds.
Okay, that's pretty much it for me. I'm not gonna dash or anything. And real quick, while we're kind of waiting for you to catch up, Pam already spent the hit down me. That means I can't receive it again, correct?
That is correct, yes.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna refund these back to
Sorry.
you.
Yeah, I guess I don't know that there's a way for me to prevent it because obviously each person could do it. Anyway.
Oh, shit,
Twitch
yeah, you're-
doesn't know
yeah, you're-
what we're doing with that, but yeah.
Hey, you're still down health, right, Vince?
Yeah,
Okay.
I appreciate you though, pal. Courtney,
Yeah, and thank you for doing that for me because I don't know how to do that from where I'm at.
it's all good.
Okay, so yeah, that's what Ash says. What else does Ash? You got a bonus action you can dash if you want.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to really move anywhere else because I don't want to be in charge here. That's why.
Okay. All right, that one can't get any further away. That one can't get. I mean, these other ones don't know where Thorin is. I don't think so. I think this one is just gonna. Oh well, this one. Yeah. All right. One of them took damage and is technically not turned anymore, but it's fighting something else that you can't see, which is fucking hysterical.
Fighting something.
Nice.
Fighting amongst each other.
I mean,
no,
Be
no.
happy
Good
about
thing.
that, but
No,
That's
the
a good
ghouls aren't
thing.
fighting
Okay.
amongst each other. Something's fighting the ghoul.
oh god. Okay. I'm just gonna
Hang on,
lament my
we gotta-
woes. It's fine.
We got a sinister pixel over here. Okay.
Pixel, the man who never deceives.
I've never deceived. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah, so that's all of those. 35 seconds left. This one is going to do something.
Oh, fuck.
Does it work? It does.
Oh, I've seen yellow bars. Oh, God.
All right. Very cool. Onyx,
Oh no.
you're up.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna move up to here. And I think I'll just stay here just because like Ash has just stopped, so like
Okay.
I'll just stay there and like just wait for everybody else.
Not a lot of room to move in here.
All right. Thorin.
Okay, I'm gonna like move up behind them, and then I'm going to heal Ash again.
You have to be within 5 feet of Ash. You can't reach him from here.
I
If
move up a
you
little bit?
were here, you could move to like north of him 1 square. You could get over there. Oh, you probably can't see that. You could get to up there. You can heal him from there.
Okay. Hello, step sibling. I'm gonna heal you again. Stop getting hurt, damn it.
I'm a monster bait today. What can I say?
Why isn't it letting me cast that shit now?
I don't know.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. 9 points of healing.
That was almost full health. Hell yeah, baby.
I only have one
Take
spell
down the
slot
Ash.
left, so
All right. Anything else from Thorin?
I see that ghoul that hold on.
No, you can't quite see it from there, although I think Ash shouted that it was in the northwest bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys kind of know where it's hiding.
Then,
Wanderers,
I'm
you're
not-
up.
I'm not gonna do anything else.
Okay. Wanderers is perplexed, basically, because he's just never been in a situation like this before. And he's going to say to his compatriots, don't we have to kill them all? And he wants to head for where this other ghoul is, even though it's hiding from Thorin, because he thinks it can be killed. But can he get past them? Can he?
Yeah, he
move
can.
through-
You can just move through their
Okay.
squares. It's fine.
So unless somebody tells him different, he's going to head for this guy.
Well, 30 feet gets you right there. From there, you can't. I don't think you can see it.
I can't see him.
Yeah, you'd have to dash.
Okay, and not knowing where he is and not, whatever, then at this point, and I'm in front of Ash, I'm gonna stop, but again, I have my shillelagh prepared. Oh no, wait. No, that was movement. My I don't think I hold the shillelagh. I think at this point I grab my shard again, and I'm holding on to it for another guiding bolt.
No, so that's a bad idea, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
If you
Okay.
attempt to hold a spell that has
that's
like a
right,
level,
yep.
you cast the spell fully, and then if the trigger doesn't happen, you just waste it,
I
right?
lose it. You're
So
exactly
unless
right.
you're really, really sure something's going to happen, you generally only want to hold cantrips.
Shillelagh.
Yeah,
I got
okay.
the shillelagh.
All right. Okay, well, guys, as you stand here in this room, 30-some seconds left on Turn Undead before the
You're not
ghouls
about to do this, are you?
ravening turn around and attack again. Friends, that is where we're going to leave this session today.
What?
Yeah,
No.
that's where we are. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hang on.
Oh, so we're okay.
Yeah, so we'll pick this up next time, guys.
Oh.
2 weeks.
Backs
We have to
against the
wait
wall.
2
Yeah.
weeks.
No way out.
Listen,
These
if you guys
sessions-
just killed my monsters quicker, then you wouldn't have had a cliffhanger, okay?
You know, that'd be great. I'd love that. Except for,
Oh, man, yeah.
These sessions are what I'll live for.
So, yeah, thank you guys very much, everybody, for hanging out. I had a blast. I don't know how everyone else feels after this. We'll check in for aftercare in the post discussion, make sure everybody's doing all right. So yeah, that's our deal, guys. Thanks to everybody for hanging out. Thanks to all the new folks, all the TikTok folks that popped in. Thanks to everybody for all the gifted subs. Now that I have time to call it out, Neptune or Nepistune, Pamwich, Skittle. We had bits from Viz, from the Frizz, Opheliac, and He Who Waits. Thank you guys so much for all of those, all that support. If someone would do me a huge favor and try and find us somebody to raid, because I am garbage at that, I definitely need you guys' help with that. If there's somebody live, maybe playing D&D or something. Is there a Discord? Yes, there is a Discord. Thank you, Matcha. Bloop. That link should hopefully still work. If it doesn't, let me know. So yeah, while you guys are trying to find somebody to raid, we're going to do our outro. We generally go around and kind of reintroduce ourselves, make sure you know who we are and where you can find us. So my name is Pixel. You can find me here on Ages of Ainor. I GM the 2 campaigns that we have going right now. So tonight we had Curse of Strahd. Next Friday we will be live. It'll be a little earlier. I think we go at 6:30, and we'll be playing our other campaign, The Siege of Castle Rend, with a whole new cast, except Bonus Mom is also still a part of that one. So that will be a lot of fun. I think we're on episode 6 of that. All the previous episodes are on YouTube if you guys want to get caught up on that, or try to get as close to caught up as you can. 6 episodes worth of D&D is a lot to watch. Pixel missed the bomb. What bomb? Holy shit! I did. Damn, Omega, I did miss the bomb. What the? Thank you, my dude. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you there. Holy cow.
No, fine.
All right. Many thanks. Yeah, I'm Pixel. Ages of Ainor tonight. Curse of Strahd next Friday. Siege of Castle Rend. Keep an eye out for those things. And then you can also find me on facebook.com/hammerandpixel, where I do video game streams. I should hopefully be live again probably Sunday or Monday, because I work tomorrow night. So yeah, that is me. VP, who is you?
Okay. Yeah. Not dead yet. That's what I am. Now, I am Vincent Page, and I stream on Facebook for anybody who wants to come hang out. I do quite a variety of stuff. Been playing some Assassin's Creed here lately. Yeah. I don't even know what to say. I'm also looking for somebody to raid at the same time, so I'm very distracted.
That is all good.
That's
Omega.
good stuff.
Hey y'all, I'm Omega. I do TikToks for fun. Nothing too fancy, but I do them. I am on there as Omega MT42. No special characters, no nothing in between there. But you can find me there. I'm typically hanging out here every other Friday, and I also hang out in VP streams as well.
Excellent. Ozzy.
I'm Ozzy. I don't really do anything cool like stream or TikTok or anything. I'm kind of just a guy, but I'm having fun. This was a great session, and I'm excited for 2 weeks from now.
Excellent. And Bonus Mom.
Hi, kiddos. I'm Bonus Mom, and actually, out of nowhere, I'm doing a whole lot of things. I'm Bonus Mom 70 on TikTok now, and I'm trying to get as much content out there as I can. I did one live as an experiment today, and it wasn't awful. So I think I'm going to be doing some lives at about 12:30 on weekdays, maybe, where I just talk a little bit about myself. I'm going to be doing 2 workshops on our Discord channel, Wednesday at 2 and next Thursday at 7, where I'm going to talk about building a strong character and backstory. And I would love to get a chance there to chat with you. The typing I suck at and I hate it. So yeah, I'll check out my TikTok, and I will be here next Friday night as Perdita. And I am a tabaxi with a bit of an accent and, well, a little bit of a weight problem too, but, well, I do the best I can. You know, a girl has got to eat to keep up her strength. So thank you very much, and please come back next Friday.
Excellent. Gamer Girl Reaper is raiding us. Gamer Girl Reaper, we are literally about to
hi.
go raid someone else
Wow.
right quick.
Yeah.
So guys, stick around. We are actually going to go raid OG Merpay, who's also playing some
Okay.
D&D tonight. But thank you very much for the raid, Gamer Girl Reaper. We much appreciate that. Cool. Well, that is us, guys. That is who we are. I'm going to do our outro. I'm going to let the whole song play because a lot of you guys like hearing that. And then we are going to start the raid at the end of the song so that it hopefully lines up fine to send you guys onwards to the next folks. And as always, I'm going to do my outro. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with us and the silly bonkers thing that we do on Friday nights. It means more than we can say to have you guys interested in our shenanigans. All the support that we're getting from subs and bits and everything is crazy. We really do appreciate it. As always, you can find us on our Twitter, our Facebook, as well as our Discord. If you're interested in like becoming a part of our little circle of crazy folks who love TTRPGs and Dungeons and Dragons. And then finally, I just want to leave you with a little request from me to you. Until the next time that I see you, please do me a favor and be a little bit kinder to yourself than you think you deserve, because I promise it still is not close to actually being more kindness than you deserve, friends. So good night. Have a good one. And we will catch you next time, my friends.